Hey guys. Okay. I hope I'm positioning this camera properly. Anyways, I wish I could kneel down right now and apologize to every single one of you for turning up late. Guys, I have been struggling with my network. So, for those of you who do not know, this is a new apartment that I just rented, and I made a very big mistake. I made a very big mistake. Usually, when I move to an apartment, I test the network connectivity, that's the strength of the network in the new space because of my work, right, as a content creator. But this time around, I made a huge mistake of not testing my network here. I actually tested it with calls, video calls on WhatsApp, but I did not test it with upload, right? And so I've been trying to, guys, since before 3 o'clock, I had been struggling to connect to this live stream. It's been hectic, it's been crazy. But finally, we are here, and that is what is most important. So I am super excited. I'm happy that we're having our first FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream of the month of December, which is the last month of the year 2022 in my new apartment. Yes, I mean, guys, I honestly wish I had wine. I really wanted to pop some champagne so that we could all celebrate together. But we're gonna do that probably next week, Saturday. Okay. But yeah, I'm super excited. And listen, I want to thank each and every one of you for making our time to join this conversation today. If you notice from my title, I just wrote there, let's catch up. And that's because honestly, this girl has been busy trying to settle down. I've been really busy trying to get my shit together. And guys, there's no gist. There's no reality TV show gist today. There's no other kind of gist, all right? But the kind of gist that I want us to have today is between the both of us, all right? I'm gonna tell you stuff, you're gonna ask me questions, and you're also going to tell me stuff. You're going to ask me questions, all right? So let's just catch up like besties, all right? But before we start, first off, let me once again appreciate every single one of you for joining, guys. Honestly, these days when I'm coming on YouTube, I'm really scared. And there's one question I constantly ask myself: do I still have the attention of these people, guys? Yes, I'm scared because I know that online people's attention tend to be kind of like 3 seconds, you catch their attention and they are with you, and then the moment they see something else that's exciting, move. That's the word. They move on, right? So I was kind of really scared that, oh my God, do I have the attention of these amazing folks, guys? I was really scared. But I'm super grateful that you amazing people still made it in a date with me. You still joined today's live stream. So I am really grateful. Thank you all so much. You guys are the best. You, as I always say, you're the best online family anybody could ever ask for. And as usual, let me just quickly give you all a shout out. I'm seeing some amazing people in the comments. I'm seeing Enrica Joaquin. Oh my God, Erica, I am so happy to see you here today. Thank you so much for joining. There's Sadatu Aliyu. Hi. There's Anike Gold. Good afternoon, Anike. There's Gist with Theresa. Thank you so much, Theresa, for joining. There's Aya Chidi. Hi, Chidi. Hi, Chidi. I hope I get to see your face today. There's Walex Waxy. Okay, very interesting name. Hi. He said I'm fun now. I do. How you do too? Yeah, there's Edwin. Hi, Edwin. There's Miss P. Hi, Miss P. Chigoze Destiny. Chigoze, you deserve a Christmas present from me. I mean, you are one of the realest. My God, I wish I could see you and give you a Christmas gift. We're gonna find something. We're gonna work our way around it. Yeah, Edwin. Hi. Thanks for joining. There's Collins. Hi, Collins. Hi. Hi, Blessing. Thanks for joining. Oluwatosin Adams. Thanks for joining. Mati Kinka. Hi. I hope I got the pronunciation of your name correctly. There's Sonia Sonic Stitches. I hope I got that correct. Yes. Thanks. Hi. She's super excited with that comment. Lucia, one of my faves. Lucia, thank you so much for joining. Adeleke Prince, thank you so much for joining. Mary Jane, thank you so much for joining. Akiwumi Aziza, thank you so much for joining. Um, Oh my God. Zainab Sulaimon, thank you so much for joining. Loli, thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and share the link to this live stream because I want us to chat. Okay. As I said before, there's no gist yet, although there's a gist, which I'm going to make into a video on Monday. All right, it's all about BB titles and all whatnot. I have a lot to say, so it's not going to be one video. It's going to be different videos. Okay, so the first one is going to drop about BB titles on Monday. So this one, we're gisting like besties. Okay, we're gisting like besties. So if you have a cup of tea, grab it. If you have a glass of wine, a glass of champagne, a cup of coffee, whatever it is, just grab it. All right, because we're gonna have some chit chat moment. Okay, and guys, listen, let's go all out. Ask me questions and I'll answer you. And me too, I'll ask you questions. All right. So yeah, who wants to go first as I drop the link to this conversation in the comment section? Who wants to go first? I'm dropping the link right now. So yeah. And guys, feel free. Don't be shy. I beg. Don't be shy. If you cannot turn on your video for us to see your face, feel free to use your audio. Okay. So the link is right there in the comments. Just go ahead, click on it. I would love to chat with you. I genuinely want to know how you guys are doing. You know, how's the year 2022 been with you? What have you been doing with yourself? Were you able to achieve all your goals? Should I be asking that question on this live stream? Yeah. We're gonna have another session anyways, but let's just start with this one. So the link is in the comment section. Go ahead, click on it. Let's chit chat. So seeing some comments here, interesting comments. Lindy Way, hi Lindy Way. She said, hello, Gary. Can we express our excitement about titles? Of course. That's why I said click on the link, come on here, ask me anything. I'll answer you and I'll also ask you questions. So prepare yourself to answer my questions as well. Annika said, Glory, you don't know that I'm one of your top fans. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Nessa said, what do you think about Daniela's Bro and Fina's saga? I'm going to be very honest with you. I've not been following those kids for the past 2 weeks, and that's because I have my own shit to put together, right? So I don't know what's happening. But if you have the full gist, then you can actually give me the gist, and then I will gladly share my opinion about it with you. All right. So if there's something you're asking me and I have no knowledge about, you can just hint me about it, and I will definitely share my opinion about it. All right. So Nessa, about that gist, Daniela's bro, Fina saga. Honestly, I don't know what's happening in that zone. So please, I would appreciate if you join on here and share. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Glory.
Nice. I feel like I'm speaking with a live and direct SP. How are you?
I'm
Oh my God. What just happened? Sonia, please come back. Oh my God. I'm getting the vibe of besties about to gossip right now. So, Sonia, please come back. Guys, ladies, the link is in the comment section. Just click on it. Please join. Okay, let me read more questions. Hi, Moji. Oh my God. Moji Shola, it's been a minute. It's been a while. I'm happy to see you here. Moji saying, hello, Glory. Have you been a while? Saturday is a busy day for me, but I will watch the video later. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sonia. Sonia is back. Nice. Oh my God, Sonia. I pray your network is great so that we can catch up. All right. Hi, Sonia. Hello.
Can you hear me now? I think my
Oh,
network is.
fantastic. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you, Sonia. Sonia, it's a
Yay! Hi,
pleasure.
Glory.
Hi, it's a pleasure chatting with you. How are you? How are you
Same
feeling?
here. I'm fine. How are you? We've missed you so much.
I'm good. And you guys, Sonia, I have missed you people. I have missed you people. You know
Chai.
where you are in a relationship and you just
Yeah.
went MIA with explanation and then you're scared
Yeah.
to come back so that they will not punch your
Hmm.
face or drag. Honestly, that's the way I'm feeling right. I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty. Yeah,
Nah,
but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy. Sonia, what have you
you're
been up to?
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. So what
A
have you been
lot, a lot.
like?
This year was like I don't even know where to even start from. I actually got engaged this year. You get to someone I was dating for like 8 months. Don't clap yet, so hey, don't clap because I literally had to call it off. I had to call it
What?
off like the following month after the engagement. Like it was not even funny at all, but we're here.
Wow.
Yeah,
You won't believe the
yeah. And
strings of
your old videos
emotions I get.
actually helped me a lot.
Wow.
You what?
Okay. I said you won't believe the stages, different stages of emotions I just experienced in this second. I was excited, it dropped, and I'm shocked.
Like
What happened?
that
Wow.
was literally my life. Like began the year with a new relationship, so happy, excited, going with all the energy, you know. I think 8 or 9 months he proposed and I was like, yes, yes, this is my year. Hey, go girl. And then
Wow.
my family, when we went for introduction, my dad has this habit of like getting like a PI, a private investigator, to like go through the
Oh,
history of anybody we bring to the house. Do you get? And we
yeah,
did
yeah.
that, and what we found out, glory. Hey, mouth
Wow.
cannot talk. We found out a
Wow.
whole different person from who I've known for 8 months. Like he's a whole different person. Like there are even disclaimers about him online. Like nobody should do
Eh?
business with this person. I'm like, what? Hey, hmm.
The
My
man has
sister,
reached all
I carry my leg and my kaya. I run, as in, I literally returned his ring in a public place because I was even scared for my own safety. Do you get? Like,
Jesus
I did
of
not even
Nazareth.
recognize the person that I wanted to jump in with. Hmm. Oh, it is well. I just feel like next year I'm turning 30. So there's this pressure of, oh, you have to make sure you're married or you're having a lot of
Yeah.
money. So I guess maybe that was why I really just ignored all the red flags I saw and I just wanted to get the ring. I just wanted to be a wife, a mom, and everything. But I had to end everything, no. So what to do? But yeah, we thank God for everything. I'm so happy you're back. Like your old videos kept me occupied. Whenever I'm feeling down, I just go back to your old gist. Like it was nice. So yeah, thank you for coming back. Mwah.
Oh my God. You know what, Sonia? Wow. See, first of all, let me just tell you
Yeah,
something. Mhm. Us babes in our 30s, we are killing it, we're getting it. Yeah?
yeah.
Don't allow anybody to put any
Mhm.
nonsense
Mhm.
pressure on you. Please don't. And you see, there's something I just discovered
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned this recently that any
Yeah.
age in that you
Mhm.
get married, maybe above your 30s, as long as you're getting married to
Yeah.
that person,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're
Yeah.
fine. Listen,
Mm.
don't allow, that's the point. Don't allow any pressure to get at you. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
allow any pressure.
Yeah.
And you owe your dad a lot of thanks because trust me. Hey! If your dad had not gone to that extent, oh my God, God forbid, would have been
Hmm.
hearing some other kind of story. Wow, wow,
Ah, as in,
wow,
it is
wow.
well. It was like a telling like when I even think about it, like I don't even know what to say. Like when I even think about, I'm like, did this thing happen to me? Like the whole thing was not on social media. Do you get? Like engagement on social
Yeah.
media and stuff. I was able to just see my ring everywhere. Oh yeah. I was able to just see my ring everywhere. Oh yeah. What will I do now?
Wow.
Well, it is
My
well.
dear,
Thank you so much. I think I really just had to talk about it. I actually feel better like talking about it. Thank
no,
you,
thank you. Thank you for
babes.
sharing that. Thank you for the fact that you're even able to share it at this point. Then I'm
Oh,
confident
you are finding closure. And listen,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. You didn't do anything wrong. It is
Yeah.
better to
Yeah.
be unengaged from impending danger
Yeah.
than getting married and then
Mhm.
years later you're finding
Mhm.
out all the nonsense and then you are heartbroken, you're depressed. See, right now, let
Yeah.
me tell you, there are many fishes in the ocean, and
Yeah.
one day your own fish will locate you. Sis, don't even sweat it. Honestly,
Yes.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy
A
you
big
dodged a
fish.
million you dodged a million bullets, and that is
Yeah.
something you should be grateful for this 2022. If not for any other thing, but for that particular. No, honestly, you dodged a
Yes, I
bullet.
am
You dodged
actually.
yeah,
Yes,
you
I
dodged
am.
depression, you dodged
I did,
ridicule,
right?
you dodged shame, you dodged.
Yeah.
I feel like doing Thanksgiving for your life, I think. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Wow.
Thank you so much, Gloria. The best. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for
Oh,
sharing that.
thank
Thank you so
you.
much for sharing that. Thank you. Wow. And guys, for those of you that are listening, this is
Alrighty.
also a time.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sonia. Ladies and gentlemen that are listening out there, if you are not yet married or you are engaged, I
Okay.
advise please do what Sonia did. Guys, ladies as well, do what Sonia did. Do what her father did. Do your investigation about yourself. It's important.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people get married to strangers without even knowing
Mm-hmm.
that the people that they are married to.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yes.
people need to do
It's
investigations
well.
about their
Thank you
partner.
so much for your beautiful words.
Thank you,
Thank
Sonia.
you.
You're always welcome here. You're always welcome. Thank you. Wow.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, Sonia. Let me speak to Aya with Chidi. Let me speak to
Love you,
Chidi. Hi, Chidi.
Glory.
Hi.
Bye.
Whoa. Hi, Chidi. Chidi. Hello, Chidi. Hi.
Hello, Glory. Hello.
How
See,
are
I'm
you?
really, yeah, I'm wonderful. I'm good. See, it's actually nice, getting to talk to you live.
Wow.
One person who I'm not really the social media type, but
Mm,
I really like your channel and I like your personality, and I like the way you give advice sometimes, and then the way your way of critical thinking, how like talk about matters. I'm really
thank
moved,
you.
and yeah, let me just leave it that way. I really like your personality. And when it's been a while, you've come online, and I was like, wow, where did this girl go? And then all of a sudden I saw you today. I was like, wow, Glory is back. I've actually been following you during the days of BB Nigeria, like when they did the one for this year. You know how you
Yeah.
always talk about it. Yeah. So I've really been a fan of that, and so for some time I've not been seeing you. I was like, where did she go? And all of a sudden you're here today. And when you called my name and you're like, I hope I get to see you live. I was like, no, I must see her live. I said I must see her live. Wow, I'm so happy to see you, Glory. So
Wow.
happy to
Thank
have a
you
live
so
chat with
much.
you.
Thank you so much,
So
Chidi. You know why I'm
yeah,
excited, yeah? So because we
okay,
get a lot of ladies most of the time, I noticed that the ratio
okay,
between the male and female gender on my channel is more of women than men. So whenever I get a male presence on my live stream, I am very excited. Not like I'm not excited
oh,
about my
okay.
fellow sisters, but I'm very excited when I have guys on here because I want to hear you people talk. I want to hear you
Oh,
people
okay.
speak. Yes.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
super
Okay.
excited right here. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for always
and thanks for the privilege. Honestly, I'm really happy. Getting to talk to you live. You're a big
Ah, oh
celebrity.
man.
You don't know. See, no, no, no,
Ah,
no, no. See, no. See. For me. You are a celebrity. And it's just like me. It's just like me getting to talk to Rihanna or Beyonce
ah.
live.
Yeah, level is like this. My own is like Abego.
No, you are like them. You might even be more than them. Don't say so.
I'm loyal, Rihanna, Beyonce. I'm loyal.
So Glory, how's it been now? How you doing?
It's here.
Compliments of
I'm
the
not
season in advance. So
see. Thank you very much, and thank you for
yeah,
asking that question because you see, not everybody asks that kind of question to people like me because they think we have everything all figured out. We have our life
yeah,
100%. But to
almost
be very
perfect.
honest, to be very honest, I'm not
Yeah,
100% fine. I'm not
yeah.
100% because I'm overwhelmed, to be very honest.
Wow.
And we're having this conversation. I'm overwhelmed. I take for instance now my apartment. I'm grateful that I've gotten my apartment, but I'm
Wow.
under so much pressure by myself.
Mm,
I put myself under that pressure to get
mm,
things done. I need
mm,
my furniture, like my sofa here, and I have
mm.
been hunting for a sofa, and I have not found the sofa I want. So it's paining me. It's
So
paining
what's actually the challenge? Is it like the finance is not yet there, to get it, or you've not actually seen the kind of sofa you want, or what's actually the challenge you're having?
So it's more of the is it the latter that it's more of not finding the one I want. I wish I could put a picture. Oh my god, this would have been a
Okay.
bit of a thing to put a picture. There's a sofa I want. I want it white or hash colored because I like white. I'm obsessed with white. So my apartment
Okay.
is of white and hash, and that's
Yeah, I
the
can
theme.
see.
Yeah, I love white and hash a lot. So
Mm.
the finance is there, glory to God. But any showroom I go to, it's brown. And I'm like, why are
Wow.
Nigerians obsessed with brown furniture? Brown or black? So
Wow.
it's putting me under so much pressure because I need to get it over and done with so that I can face other parts of my life. And I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
And the only other option is to wait till January. And January is just too far, even though it's just a few days
Oh,
away. So yeah,
yeah.
that's
January is here already. 2 weeks and then you're in January. But if I see
I like doing
something,
things like this.
I don't know, I don't know. But if I see something close to what you want, I don't know how I could send you pictures. You know.
Email, email or Instagram. My
Okay.
Instagram
Okay. Instagram. Okay.
is
Okay. So what's
Glory.
the actually the Instagram handle?
Okay,
Your
Glory
Instagram
E
name?
Elijah. Glory E
Glory
Elijah.
E Glory E Elijah.
Elijah.
Okay. Maybe if I see something, that
Yes.
is close to your description, I will just share
Yes.
with you. Yeah, then
Yes.
probably if that's what you want, then that problem is solved by the grace
Yes.
of God.
And it's an L-shaped sofa. I would precisely
Ha!
L-shaped.
Your
More of
specifications are
a
much. Too
yes,
much
more of a
specifications.
minimalist look. I don't like bulky structures. I don't like bulky
Oh yeah, yeah,
structures.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more of a minimalist. Yeah. So
Glory,
let me
sorry,
show you
sorry.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
Okay. I
camera is not so clear. I'm actually in my sitting room.
oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
But I was going
okay,
to
okay.
say that the sofa should be an L shape and more of like
L
a
shape. Okay.
minimalist kind of look, not all those fat bulky structures. Something elegant.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's this man I know. He has some catalogs of furnitures, So maybe I could just describe it to him. If he has what you want, then he will send me
Mm,
some pictures. I'll transfer the pictures to you, and then if that's what you want, then business is done, chapter
great.
closed. Then you can
Then
have time to face other things.
okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, the
Proud
sofa
of
is not
you.
yet here. I'm only saying if it's possible. It's still on probability. Glory.
Thank
Wow,
you for
I'm
showing
so
concern.
I'm so
I've been
happy I'm
here.
getting to talk to you, honestly. Wow,
Thank
I'm getting to talk
you.
to you live. Wow, that's nice. I actually have a
Thank
gist,
you.
but let me give other people time. I don't know if I
Oh,
can give other people time.
you know what will happen here. Let me quickly talk to these other people here. There are just three.
Okay.
Then you come back.
Okay.
That your deal, I'm interested because I want to know.
All
I'm
right, Glory.
interested.
Thanks for the wonderful time, eh? Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, TJ. Bye.
Okay, should I still hang online? Like, should I still
Oh yeah,
hold on, or
yes, please, yes,
okay,
please. Thank
or
you
should I
so
hang
much.
up and call back later and join
Okay,
later?
anyone you're comfortable with, whether you want to call
All
back,
right,
just speak to
all
me.
right,
Yeah.
all right. That's
Okay.
fine. Thank you so much for your time. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
So we're gonna quickly speak.
You know what, guys? This is so refreshing. I don't know. This is refreshing. I'm feeling giggly, butterflies in my tummy. I'm speaking with people online. Ah. Anyways, quickly, let me speak with Zainab. Hi, Zainab.
Let me unmute. Hi.
Gloria, I'm giggling
Yes.
after you.
Zainab.
Yeah, nice to
Z.
finally speak to you. I am a huge fan, an
Oh,
ardent listener of your show.
thank
Yeah,
you.
I started following you during the Level Up Big Brother season because I don't have access to watching it here. So most
Oh,
times I wait for your YouTube, to give me the breakdown, and you've done an excellent job. Yeah,
yeah.
I am someone who is extremely shy when it comes to talking to people. So I just decided, let me do this today. How you
Please talk
doing?
to me. I'm fine, baby. Talk to me, baby. I'm here to listen to you, baby. If I any question you ask me, baby, I will answer you. We are
Oh, I
fire
have
on.
no question. I just want to pass my compliments and just to
Oh,
encourage you to keep doing your best. You are an absolutely wonderful analyst.
thank
You put in your best, and I hope that God crowns your efforts in multiple folds.
you.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah. I actually missed, and I join your live. Usually your Saturday live, usually very refreshing, very
Wow.
enlightening, and entertaining. And you can also be very hilarious. I like the way you pay those throws dust. I love the fact that you're a very assertive person when it comes to some of your opinions. And I hope that people understand that you cannot enforce. Everybody has entitlement, and I'm also a very huge fan. I think I listened to one particular show about love bombing. It was very, very enlightening. I'm a married
Mm,
woman as well,
yeah.
but at the same time, I don't think it's just for couples who are not married. It's for everybody. You learn every day. You unlearn as well. You're able to look out for red
Exactly.
flags. In
Exactly.
whatever relationship or situationship you find yourself. And honestly,
Mhm.
you're a very refreshing person. Very, very analytical. I love it. I love it so much. I love it.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that I'm able to speak to you. And by the way, you have a very beautiful house there. I don't need to be there to see it.
My Zainab.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Huge
This is
fan of you.
nice.
I follow you on Twitter as well. I see the way you give it to the trolls. Back to back to back. All these shagalega people. Don't mind them, oh. Just keep doing your thing. Do your thing. Preach the gospel.
Yeah.
We are your fans. We are ready to listen. Really, I'm really glad to be able to speak to you. Really
Thank
glad.
you so much. Thank
You're
you so much,
welcome.
Zainab. And thank you so much for speaking about the live streams we do on Saturdays. I mean, even me, myself, that host the live streams, you won't believe how much I learn every day. Even if I do a bit of my own background research before coming to speak, I still learn. You see, and that's the beauty of it because every single person that joins, that communicates in the comment section, that joins virtually to speak, you hear something different and something
Absolutely.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
it's so beautiful gathering because, like we're speaking right now, you're coming from your own perspective with your own act knowledge and understanding. Some other person as well who is based in another environment as coming and sharing their own experience. It's always refreshing, and I always. That's why we literally stay till 5 hours and we're not tired.
And you know what? I kind of like the blend of people that always speak. There's this particular lady, Leticia. Am I right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Letitia, yeah.
yeah, I think she always puts down her notes, when she's
Yes.
about to,
Letitia
then
used to
she
come with
now
her notes.
emphasize, and then she
Look at
emphasize.
Oluwade.
I'm a huge fan of her as well. When you see her, please tell her she has a fan in the UK. So
I know.
it's very informative. And
Yes.
again, you see this BBN Titan. I'm not watching it. So I'm going to watch it from you. I know I have access to Showmax here, but the toxicity of this level
Mm.
of season is
Ah.
it is overwhelming for me. I'm a huge fan of Beauty. I supported her during the show.
Yeah.
When she left the show, I kind of stopped watching. You get, but then
Mm.
I was able to follow up on the breakdown analysis you give, initially the highlights of the show. Very on point, very precise, very short, very
Mm.
analytical. I love it. I know what
Thank you.
more grease to your ego. More grease to.
Amen.
I look forward to the BBN Titan, but then I'll probably just be a neutral throughout the show. And I
Yes,
hope
so
I
sister.
hope it live up to the expectation because they call
Yeah.
it Titans. Titans are giants, and I hope that
Ah.
it lives up to it. Yeah, thank you very much, Gloria, for having
So
me.
much. Yeah. Thank you so much. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you. Your words of encouragement. Thank you so much. I mean, that's like a multivitamin boost that you just gave me.
Exactly. Multivitamin. Yeah, you're speaking to a pharmacist as well, so
Thank you
you
so much.
multivitamin.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, sis.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Yeah, this is interesting. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. Here, let me just quickly share the link. When people is shacking me that I'm speaking to you guys. So let me just drop the link again. Ladies and gentlemen, please click away, click away. Click join. It's a catch up moment for us. Let's gist, let's gossip. If you want to gossip, I'm here. Okay, so the link is in the comment section. Click on it. All right, I'm just going to quickly bring on Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Glory.
Hello. You
It
are
has been a,
specially welcome.
it has been a while, right?
Yes. I mean, 2 weeks feels like 1 million years ago.
It has been a while. I
Yeah.
think the best time to try and log in is when the BBN is over. Because when the
Sorry,
BBN is not, yeah,
what
the
did you
best
say?
time to try and log in, I'm saying the best time to try and log in is when the BBN is over. Because
Ah,
when the BBN is over, I'm telling you the amount of traffic.
oh my God. Oh my God.
You
And you
log
know
in,
what
the
it
studio
is?
is also, the
It's
studio
always
is always full. Yes. It's always full. But
you
right
know,
now I was
I've tried to sort this thing out, but
yeah.
sadly, the
Mm,
software I use only allows for a
mhm.
certain number of persons at a time. So we just have to try and manage the whole thing. I
Yeah,
think next
no worries.
time we're going to try to manage the timing that people speak so that more
Yes,
people.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but then there's also the challenge of when you guys are really expressing yourself.
I
I feel like
know
it's
someone gets
rude.
into it.
Yeah,
Yes, someone
I
gets
feel like
into
it's
it.
rude of
Someone is
you.
talking. Someone is so passionate about it. Then you're like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you
I don't
can't
want
cut
to
a
be
person.
rude.
Yes.
I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
be rude to interrupt anybody because even me, I'm enjoying the
Yes,
expression that's
yes.
coming.
Yeah, I
But
know,
we're
I know.
gonna try. We're gonna try so that more people can, come on and yeah. But I'm
Yeah, no
happy.
problem.
I'm here to
Mm-hmm.
say. Okay, so
I can't.
chat me up. Chat me up. Like you're chatting with your bestie. What do you want to ask? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, but I think this week I was just like in my head, Gloria Elijah is my friend, whether she likes it or not. She's that girlfriend that I have. You see those famous people that usually see and you're like, this person, I think this person can make a very good friend. You're just like, she's my friend in my head, whether she likes it or not. She's my
I pledge. I pledge my Lord. Listen, let me tell you one thing. If there's nothing I pride myself in, yeah,
yes,
and this is
yes.
me being as frank as possible. If there's one thing I pride myself in is I am that friend that is loyal to a fault.
Ah,
Ah, let me give you let me share an experience with you. I'm so loyal
okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm so protective of my friends. There was a time some years back I had this. bestie, and
Mm-hmm.
we were living together. And she had this guy that she
Yeah.
really liked. But the guy had the problem. The guy was too stingy. Anytime she asked the guy for assistance, when she wants to start a business or something, the guy would tell her to go and write a business proposal. And my bestie is not the
What?
type. Yeah, my bestie
Uh-huh.
is not the type that enjoys letter. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want to write it. For her, give her the money and she will multiply the money. She knows what to do. She's that smart. So this guy will
Yes.
tell us to go and write a business proposal. But then when he comes, he wants the treatment of the main boyfriend, your guy, the top. So my best friend now she'll be falling for all of that shenanigans. And then when he leaves, she can't be crying to me and complaining to me one day. I said, this guy, I'm
Yes.
gonna deal with you. I'm gonna deal with you. And he came to
Mm-hmm.
the house and I was there. This
Mm-hmm.
guy sat down, carried the remote, and he was operating the TV like he was the owner of the house. I
The
stood up.
audacity. I
The
imagine.
audacity. I stood up. I collected the remote. I switched the channel, and when we wanted to talk, oh my god, I fired this guy. Not like I insulted him or anything, but no, 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 no. I questioned his masculinity that day. I said, man, if you want to be a part of this family, you want to be a part of this gang, you need to step up. You need to do something. Like if my friend says she wants to start a business and you claim you want to support her, why the hell are you asking for a business proposal? Like,
Imagine.
no, no, no. I finished this guy that day. And guess what? This guy is a PhD holder. So both of us, I mean, I studied English language and literature. So both of us were using
Mm-hmm.
English grammar to fire each other. He would throw his
I can
grammar and
imagine the vocabulary.
it was a war of words that day. Like it was a war of words. We were literally going at it. But guess what? At the end of the day, that very day, we came to a common ground. After we weren't yelling, we weren't shouting,
Yes.
but we were just literally questioning each other's reasonability. At the end of the day, he saw my reasoning and he was like, "Oh, it's very good." And he apologized to her. And they became stronger than ever. And me and the guy, she became so we became one big happy family. So that's the thing. I pride myself in being very loyal, and I literally defend my friends anytime, any day, no matter what. Yeah.
Ah, that's
So
yeah,
can be a
that's
very good.
nice. That's nice to find out. I'm very sure right now, I'm very sure the other followers, they're like, one quality I've learned from Glory, she's very loyal. Yeah? Very
Um,
loyal.
mhm. I'm very loyal. No, you don't play with my friends. Between my friends, you're looking for trouble. No, I don't date my friends. And that's because I don't really keep a lot of friends. So the few I have,
Mm-hmm.
I keep you with God's power. So,
So yesterday,
yeah.
the way you were talking about the way you were conned, I was like, my God, you are not the only one. You're not the only one that has ever gone through. I think
Hmm.
some years back, I can say something like 5 years ago, I was moving from, I can say from the minor town to the headquarters of my country. So, but to Nairobi. So, you are new in a place, you are like, you have just found this job, you have gotten an apartment. So you are like, let me go buy some few things.
Mm-hmm.
Then I move
Yeah.
into the place. So
Mm-hmm.
there's this famous market in Nairobi. It's
Mm.
called Kamkunji. So I'm there, I've shopped. The utensils, the way you shop, the utensils, the knives, the spoons, just the kitchen
Yeah.
utensils.
Mm.
I went there, I can say maybe from about 9 a.m. I was
Mm-hmm.
coming out, let's say around 2 p.m. Do you know right now the sun is, the sun is there and you are tired, you are what? Then I was like,
Yeah.
let me get someone that will help me carry this luggage from this place to get to the main car park.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. I gave it to the guy. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened. There was something like a car, let's say something like a bus, or something like, let's say something like a tuk-tuk or something just passed. Do you know, they usually walk very fast. I'm telling you, this guy just timed. The
Yeah.
bus was coming and I was at the back. Do you know, I'm following him from the back. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
how he managed. He just passed in front of that bus. Do you know I'm like, no, I can't be. I can't. Yeah, this bus can't nini me. I'm like, what? He just passed. The way that bus moved in front of me, I couldn't see that guy again. I'm telling you. I tried going in front, going at the back, going at the what, and then I'm like, what? You can imagine the confusion. Eh?
He just
I'm very no, he disappeared. Just like that. In a matter of seconds. Do you know that confusion? The way you feel like, me, as old as I am, I can be duped like this. Then the funny thing, you're there, you're trying to ask people around. There was such and such a guy. He had a jacket of this color and what. People are just looking at you like, seriously. Everyone is minding their own business. There was like,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God. I think they
so,
planned it. They planned it.
and he was alone. And then I was like, what? I've been duped. Do you know for Kenyans, for such a thing, we usually call it nimepigwa character development, something like you have been given a character development. So I was like, oh my God, Glory has also been given character development because after there you become wiser.
Oh my God.
And the world is not the same. What?
I'm so
The
sorry
character
that
development I was given, Glory. I'm telling you, I went home. You are dusty. You are hungry. You are angry again. You are like people. I'm telling you. Anyway, don't worry. That's just you are now wiser. The next time that you are going to go around, maybe buy something or do something, you'll be thinking twice. You'll be extra careful. So don't worry. Don't worry.
You know why? You know why I think that?
Yeah.
There's a
Yes.
market I go to in Lagos. It's called okay, Lagos Island Market. That market
Yes.
is so clustered. There's like hundreds of thousands of people in that market every day. I went there yesterday to get some household fixtures, and by the time I got back, I was so excited. So usually when I go to that market, these
Yes.
people you're talking about at that market, I think they call them alabaro. They call them alabaro. They always help people to carry things on their head. So when you're following those people, you have to like, I don't know if you could glue yourself to them.
I know, but you can't. You can't.
Because
Yes,
the market is so
mm,
crowded. So
yes.
I can relate. Yeah, like I think on 2 or 3 occasions I've used their assistance when I go to buy appliances, right? Kitchen appliances. So
Mm,
when I go, what I do is I go with my younger brother. That was when he was still around.
mm,
So what
mm,
happens is I'm in front because my brother is a and is bulkier than me. He's
yes.
behind. So let me see if the person will run away too. So the
For
person
me,
is
since
yeah, so that's how we do it. We literally like guard the person. I'm in front, I'm leading the way to my car, and then my brother is at the back, so the person cannot turn and run away. Yeah. So it's like that. But one thing I do is I make sure that I give them very well. If I'm supposed to pay them a certain amount, I make sure I pay them like times 2 of the money because some of those people they have some sort of like association, right? They tend to have people like, this one is not serious. When next person comes to the market, we're going to hit that person like we're going to
I think
steal from that
so.
person. Yeah, so they do that.
I think
Yeah.
for that guy, do you know when you're from the smaller towns, then you come to such a busy town, they can easily spot you out.
Of course.
So
They need to know.
yes. So I think what I usually do right now, I
Mm-hmm.
will buy the things that I buy the things that I can manage to carry myself. I don't
True.
trust anyone. I buy a small bundle, carry it myself. I think that's the best way. I think
That's
he also assessed the amount of things that I bought. Then he was
yeah.
like, this is going to give me a very good amount of money. But anyway,
Ah,
that's life.
I'm so
You
sorry
get
that happened.
wiser, you get wiser, you get
Mm.
wiser. Yeah.
It's
So
annoying.
I can't.
I
Yeah,
feel bad.
it's annoying, but what do we do? Yeah, that's life.
Mm.
That's life.
And you can
Your
imagine all
apartment.
the places you meet. stop to buy those things, the pricing, the
I
bargaining, and the
know you
number
move
of
from this
times.
trader from one person to another, you compare prices, you compare quality, but hey, that's life. Not everyone is a good person. Not everyone is genuine. That's just the irony of life. Yeah, that's the irony of life.
But I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're
That happened some years back. Now I'm the one who's like telling people, if you go there, be very careful. Be really, really careful. Eh?
yeah, yeah. Well, at least that's an added knowledge, added experience. And now you're
Yeah,
wiser.
that's added experience. True, true, true. So, so I can see your lovely apartment.
Thank you.
Your lovely
Thank you.
apartment. I can see it's very lively. It's very
Thank
lovely.
you. It's bright, and
So
I love bright
it's
things.
yes, that's the thing. It's very bright. So you are talking about the colors that you wanted. You don't want the black and the brown.
No. I'm tired of that.
You're tired of black and brown.
I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done.
So
Yeah.
just be patient. I think the trick in furnishing a house, you just have to be patient to be. Yeah, because the things that you want, obviously you can't get them directly. You can't get them as fast as you would love. Yeah, so just be patient. There's no need you rush. You are saying that you want the house to be furnished by January. There's no need you rush. Then you fill your house with the things that you don't like. Take it a step at a time. A step at a time. Buy a couch first.
Yeah.
Shop around, do what.
Because the reason I want to finish it
Mm,
off is because so the way I do things, I
mm-hmm,
I draw out my budget and
mm-hmm,
I also draw out it. I work. Okay, so I'm a very organized person. Everything I
mm-hmm,
do, I draw a timeline, even down to what I do on YouTube. I
mm-hmm.
draw a timeline
Yes,
for everything, and that's because
yes.
I'm working for myself. So I don't just want to wake up in the morning and because I know I'm my own boss or my own
Mm-hmm,
employer, sort of,
mm-hmm,
I just need
mm,
to lay in bed. No. So I literally have like a to-do list. I have a timeline. I always tell
mm-hmm.
myself, okay, between Monday, Tuesday, this should be done. Wednesday, Thursday, this should be done. So I have a timeline. So furnishing this apartment, it already has a timeline. I don't want to exceed the timeline because if I do, then it means other things are flagged up and I start pushing forward, pushing forward. So yeah,
Mm.
but I'll be patient and you're right. If I'm
Yeah.
patient, then I'll surely get this right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be patient.
So concerning you talked about oh my god, my dialect. I'm just like I'm switching, then I'm like, no, I'm not talking to a Kenyan, don't worry. I'll just catch up. So you are talking about the other channel that you wanted to start. Yeah,
Yeah, the second time, yeah,
the
yeah.
other YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm for it. I'm one of the person that I'm for it. At least we'll get to know another side of glory, yeah, of Gloria,
Yeah,
right?
definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
I will.
yeah,
I will.
yeah.
You see
For
that?
this channel, mm-hmm,
No, sorry, go ahead,
right?
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, because we will know the other side of it. Will be more personal. Not that we want to
Yeah,
invade into your life or something, but I think
yeah,
we'll get to know another side of glory or your of glory. We'll just not know the analytical side of glory. Do you know there's this persona that people have put, glory is just this, she's this analytical girl, what? But I'm very sure there's more to you than just the analytical side of your side. Like right
there
now, we
is.
have just realized that Gloria is a minimalistic girl. She likes minimal and all those things. So that you expound and we know you more.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
Right. Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna let me tell you guys, let me tell you guys this funny thing, not related to it anyway. So I actually created this new channel in January this year.
Right. Yes.
I mean, the channel has been there. Now, the thing is, I had been playing around with the concept, I've been playing around with the
Mm-hmm.
ideas. And this is me, I'm such a perfectionist. I don't want to, until I've really made up my mind about something. before I do any unveiling. So the
Mm-hmm.
channel has been created. I've been changing
Mm-hmm.
things, moving things around, and now I
Mm-hmm.
realize that wow, it's 1 year later. What am I still doing? What am I still moving around? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
again, yeah, the process of moving out of my previous apartment and moving in here,
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of things that happened. Oh my God, there was a lot that happened. And it just dawned on me at that point in time that, wow, Mary, if you had started this new channel, that would have been the appropriate thing to put
Mm-hmm.
all that experience. I'll give you a for instance, like last weekend, you guys
Yes.
won't believe, but for those of you that joined my Instagram live on Saturday last week, I
Right.
literally took a road trip from Lagos, Nigeria, all the way to Cotonou, is it Cotonou or Semeboda or Cotonou. So that's like out of Nigeria. What was I
Okay.
looking for? I was looking for I was looking for a sofa. I had seen the sofa I love on Instagram, and
Yeah.
I had finished bargaining the price with the person that posted it because hey, and
Yes.
they said, oh, I can come and pick it. I saw three that I liked, right? And they were
What?
very close.
Yes.
Honestly, I saw three that I liked, and I wanted to go and pick that. They were like 800 and something thousand. This one was 1 point something million. This one was like, okay, fine. And I checked the
Mm-hmm.
address. I have never gone to Cotonou in my life. So I called someone. I have this taxi driver that whenever I want to go far places, he takes me there because I don't like driving to places that are over an hour long. This guy
Okay.
came. We were on the road for 2 hours plus. And guess what? As we kept
What?
on going, I'm telling you, as we kept on going, we saw the army on the road. We were asking for directions. They
What?
said, keep going, keep going. Things like that was how we kept going until we left Nigeria.
What?
I
You
swear
left
to God.
Nigeria and went to where?
Cotonou.
Yeah, these are the chronicles we are missing. Do you see the other channel?
I'm
The
telling
Sofa
you.
Chronicles.
Yes. So we left, and guess what? By the time we got to the border dividing Nigeria and Cotonou, the customs general controller or whatever that was positioned there, we stopped and we asked him. We said, "Sir, we are going to this address. Please, does this furniture showroom?" And the man looked at us. The man said, "Please look around. What do you see?" All we were seeing
Going
was
international for a couch. Wow.
for a cat. My sister. I said, Glory turns to Angela the camera. It was a very hilarious experience, but I was shocked. At that point in time, immediately, I did an Instagram live because the man said, that business for you is big. It's a scam. It was a
What?
scam. So things like that, things like that, things that is really, really
I'm sorry, but
I went on a trip. I went on a road trip.
please be giving us these stories. Please start the other YouTube channel. We'll be there.
It's gifts like this that I want to share. But then I'm thinking, oh my God, how have people do things like this on Francis Secret Gloria like that? So there should be another channel that's more kind of
Yeah, for
active
such
and
life
real.
experiences. Yes.
Exactly. So I'm gonna start my first week. I'm gonna start that channel. Beginning of next year, and we're gonna be very sensitive. There's a lot to share, really. Life is not my life is not that exciting, right? My life is not that exciting. I don't go on world tours. I don't travel all the time. I don't do things like that. But there are definitely things that happen.
Of
It's
of
like having a child, right?
yeah. Yes.
And as a new mom, your child keeps doing a lot of interesting things, and only you are laughing, you're crying, you're experiencing all the
You
emotions, and you're
see,
wondering,
yeah.
and you could tell
Share
someone
with
else
us.
what's happening.
Yeah, we also give you our own experiences. You'll not be alone.
My
You're
dear.
not alone, right?
Mm.
Wow.
So thank you so much, Lee. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much too. You've made my evening. That international couch. Oh Lord. Thank you, Glory. Have a nice evening.
Thank you so much.
Mwah. Yeah, see ya.
Okay, we're gonna. All right, you know what, guys? I'm really enjoying this. I think we should do this again because this is so refreshing. So thank you so much, Lee. All right, Chigozie.
Hi, hi, Glory.
Chigozie, I feel like breakdancing right now because you're online.
Don't break down, please. Don't break
You
down
know why
before
I'm
you fall
excited? Yeah?
down.
Because I said you deserve like an Xmas gift, and then voila, you are here. So I'm excited. I'm excited. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Fine. First question: how do you do
Okay.
what you do?
How do I do what I do?
Yes. What's the
Specific.
motivation behind it?
The motivation behind doing what I do. Are you talking
Yes.
about doing this channel, Francis speaking with
Yes.
Gloria? Okay. Okay. Nice question. All right. So I always refer back to the first ever video I posted on this channel. Um, if anybody cares, please, you can check that video later. So I love having intelligent, intellectual, interesting conversations with people, right? But I don't really have a lot of people around me. So I just felt like, okay, I could do that online with like minded people, right? So
Yeah.
I know it might sound cheesy, but it's the truth. How I do what I do is you people that I interact with on this channel. There are people that I have interacted with on this channel, and my mind is challenged. Like, you guys are so loaded on this channel. Yo,
Oh.
no, I'm not. This is not. I'm not just flattering you. No, see, one of you amazing, one of the subscribers here sent me an email. This person is like a PhD holder. And the person was like, Glory, you have so many intelligent, intellectual people on your channel. And even though I don't contribute on your live streams most of the time, I make sure I join. I never miss your live streams. I was shocked. I was shocked. And that's not the first and only person, you know. So most of the time I come on here, I'm panicking like, oh my god, what these bookworms, all these all these PhD holders in life experiences and in academics, they are here now, you know. So yeah, you people, I can't. I look at you people, I interact with you people, and I know that Glory, you cannot just come here and open your mouth and yarn dust because there are people that have sense here. So if you yarn dust, you'll know that you are saying rubbish. So you cannot afford to come and falter. No, so it's you people. It's you people. People like you.
Sometimes sometimes I listen to you, I listen to your channel, I listen to how you analyze situations, how you analyze circumstances. And wow, this is critical analysis. Right here
Chai.
in UK, because I'm in school here in UK, so like whenever they give us assessment, they'll tell us critical analysis.
Oh,
And I'll
nice.
go back to your channel and say, this is what Glory is doing. That literally, this is what they expect. Critical analysis. That is what you're doing. And most times, like I praise your boldness to come out and say the truth and stand for the truth, even when people will try to bring you down. Most times I'm like, wow, so like a woman can actually do this. Even me myself, I'm like, let me have like at least have the guts you are to stand up for the truth. Not like I don't stand up for the truth, but like I love your guts to stand up for the truth. Um,
Thank you.
Getting back to your house something and listening to it, I was like, I felt the same way because the first time I came here, I experienced that same situation.
Oh wow.
It was not like a scam, or was something similar. I didn't read through the contract.
Hmm.
The apartment they gave me was not really worth it.
Wow.
And by the time I started saying, because I was like in a hurry, I just came in. Sorry, I just came in. Finding accommodation as a new person here, it's a bit tough for the first
Hmm.
time. I think I was just trying, okay, let me just pick it. Let me just pick any place I see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I didn't really get to read the contract, read everything.
Hmm.
But I stayed there for 2 months
Wow.
before I found somewhere else that is very comfortable and very suited for me. So I
Hmm.
left. So when I saw the channel, the video, I was like, oh, I've gone through this situation. So sorry you had to go through all this stress. I think I'm praying that this place will be like the final bus stop before your duplex now comes.
Hey, Chigozie, wait first. God, from Chigozie's mouth to your ears. Amen. So shall it be. Amen. Oh my God. Like Chigozie, yeah. Oh God. God bless you for that prayer because see, I was having this conversation with my partner and my partner was exhausted. On that video, I told you guys that the story was deep. I chose to tell what I wanted people to learn from the
Yeah,
experience because I felt like it's going to be very petty of me to now start bringing the details as they were. A lot
yes,
of
I
things actually did happen, right? And I was experiencing this whole thing. My partner was also experiencing it, even though he was not around physically. So it was mentally draining, right? I shed tears, I felt sick, all because of this whole apartment situation. And the prayer we were praying was, God, let this be the last bus stop before I get my house. I don't know how God is going to do it, but it has to happen. Because trust me, some people will say, oh, it's better to rent in Lagos, Nigeria than to buy. See, at this point, I'd rather buy and
yes.
own a house of my own than to continue renting because I did calculations. Chigozie, I can't even mention the figure that I I
I understand. I've been in this business for some
oh
time.
my god, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. The money spent on apartments, not just by me, but any other person that's actually paying high to have a conducive space to live in, it's enough for you to invest in another business. Honestly, it's a lot. So I'm glad you were able to also get out of that situation because aside all the stress, your mental health is going to be really affected by all the stress involved.
I'm telling you, most of the times I go to school, I don't wish to come back home. I'll be like
Ah,
dreading to come back home because I know that my apartment is not like giving me peace. And you should have experienced my next door neighbor was not helping things. She was a
hmm,
huge smoker and she was smoking
hmm.
inside the house. She was smoking,
Ah,
and most times the smoke comes in penetrating into my own apartment. So like it was like I was inhaling the smoke. I was a secondary smoker.
ah,
It
ah.
affected my health sometime, but I'm very much okay as of now.
No,
So just
no,
keep
no.
doing what you're doing best.
Thank
Don't
you.
let anyone stop you.
Thank you.
I wish that at the point I was saying that you have opportunity to go and do PhD because like your kind of talent, like some persons will not believe that. Some people will say that you have a PhD or something like that. You have a doctorate degree. Yeah, you do some. Did you study anything related to mass communication or media broadcasting stuff?
I did. I did. I did. I did. I did study mass communication at some point.
You've stood out from the crowd. So
Thank you.
keep doing what you're
Thank
doing. We'll keep following each other, and God will make that prayer come true. A
you.
duplex. This will be the final bus stop before the duplex comes.
Amen. 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 So shall it be. Amen.
Have a
Amen.
wonderful Christmas. I hope to see
Thank
more
you.
videos soon because I told you I stayed long. I wanted to like send you a message on Twitter, but somehow I forgot about it. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So YouTube was
Thank
not the same
you.
without you. So you have
Aw.
a follower, and even if everybody leaves,
Wow.
you have one person who's still standing for you.
Ah. Oh my God. That was deep. Thank you so much, Chigozie. I really appreciate. And there's something else I want to tell you too, Chigozie. I see there are people that support and there are people that actually do support. I really want to appreciate you, especially for supporting this channel. The way you support this channel, oh my God, it's it's unbelievable to me sometimes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Have yourself a
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, this is refreshing. Okay. Let me speak with Fortune. Hi,
Yes.
Fortune.
Hi,
Fortune.
Glory.
Hi. Okay. Happy
Yes.
ending.
Yes, that's me. That's me. I'm so happy you are back. I am really happy.
I'm glad I am hearing your voice. I'm glad.
I'm
I'm
so
glad.
happy. Do you know what happened, Glory? I actually, when you said the Saturday, you said, "Oh, I'm not going to have a live today." I was happy for you because I thought you're taking rest because you
Oh,
work so hard. And because I understand this space, I've got friends of mine that also just run YouTube channels for a living, basically, and I understand how taxing it can be. So
yeah.
my hope and wish is that when Big Brother is done, Glory can sort of rest. But I see you're still there. So when you said I'm taking a little bit of a breather, I was actually happy. I said, this lady deserves to rest. It's good. Then you brought back this monster of a story. I think when I saw it, I thought maybe my timeline had given me an old video because before you moved into this now, you did a video like this for
Yeah.
the previous apartment. So I thought, no, man, Glory was thorough in that video. She talked about, guys, be careful. You even gave pointers, avoid this, avoid that. What I didn't get from this is all of that work, they still managed to slip in some things that you missed there.
Ah, this people are dubious. Oh
Wow.
God. One thing I keep learning every time something happens to me, something bad happens to me. I learned that people who are dubious, they will always have a way to cut corners, to just have their way. Honestly, when this one happened, I'm like, I was crying. I was crying and I was beating myself up like, but I did all my due diligence. I did all my
Mm.
background check. I did all the findings. But you see, the world of real estate in Nigeria, I don't know about other parts of the world, but in Nigeria, it evolves. Every time, in fact, every year or every month, there's something new that comes up. If you have Nigerian friends, ask
Mhm.
them about the word deposit. It is a new word that is now the thing, the in thing in the real estate business in this country.
Wow.
You see that
Oh, but
word
I thought it's always
deposit?
been there because I work for a bank and our bank has well we've closed now in Nigeria, but we used to have expats in Nigeria. But I remember they used to make us pay this huge, like the rent was the whole year rent, and they would make us also pay this for corporate rentals, this big deposit and everything you were saying. I knew about it before, but I didn't know the amounts had gone to that level because I
Mhm,
think they used to make us pay that, but this was obviously for corporate rentals. So I actually
mhm,
thought maybe it's kind of common, but I suppose for maybe normal people, normal rentals, maybe it wasn't. But the amounts are just so high for a normal person because what you were talking about is what we were paying for an expat from the UK to live in the island, I think Ikoyi or something. So I didn't understand these amounts have gone up so high. And it's
You know
actually
the
quite
good,
unfortunate.
you
Hmm.
know the good thing for some properties, if you're paying that kind of amount I mentioned,
then you are sure of 24 hours electricity. That one is a standard. You have 24 hours electricity. You don't even have to buy electricity by yourself. But in this, my own case, I'm buying directly from the actual power suppliers of the country. That's PHCN. I'm buying from them. And the thing is, in that environment where I was living, that previous apartment, in out of 24 hours, we were sure of getting between 20 to 21 hours of electricity in a day. If it's that bad, maybe 15 to 18. So what that means is I was buying more electricity by myself from PHCN, that's the power suppliers of the country. While the property that claims to be spending a lot on diesel, we were not even using the generator. You get. So it
Wow.
was,
Yes.
that's why I said the bill was not adding up at all. Their leeway to rip us off was in the diesel supply. They will claim that, oh, their calculation is based on diesel consumption. But when you do your proper calculation, you find that they're charging you for both what they supply, and then they'll not bring some ridiculous calculation on what you are consuming. And guess what? They cannot prove it because there is no meter to measure it.
Personalized for your unit.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can use to even measure it. So what happens is they send the facility manager to look inside the diesel tank. He will look inside the tank. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. They'll tell him, look inside the tank. How many liters do you estimate is in there? And the guy will look at it. And this guy I'm talking about is like an illiterate. This is somebody that didn't go to school. So he'll just look at the diesel that is left in the tank and he'll say, maybe like 300 liters. So that is what they will put on the bill and tell you, okay, for this month, you've used this amount, this one is, you get so ridiculous. And you prefer solution, but they know that if they take your solution of bringing a transparent, container of diesel and bringing actual meters that will read and calculate what you use, they will run out of business.
Wow.
So they prefer to leave it the way it was. So it was a huge rip-off. And you know the funny thing, I had neighbors who were actually rich. And when I say rich, I'm talking about at least one of them was like a superstar or is a superstar in Nigeria. You get. So I'm talking about rich neighbors. It was that bad that these people, even though they had the money, the whole dishonesty of it all, they had to leave.
Wow.
It
No,
was
that's
that
terrible.
like
Because
it was that bad.
I watched that video before, I think about a year and a half ago. You were so happy. You had moved into this place. You actually were very happy. And what's sad is how it ended, because it didn't end very, very well for you. But I'm happy you are in this new space. It looks beautiful. And I really hope this one goes well. And like Chigos has said, I wish for you to own a property of your own. And then you can be either a landlord and treat people better, that's what we want. That's what we want. But yeah, overall, I'm happy you're back, and apologies for all your experiences. But like you said, I think these things are everywhere. Even where I've lived, you also get duped here and there, because I think it's very easy when you don't own a house for people to take advantage, because the turnaround time of shifting from a property to another takes time. And the contract binds you in such a way that you can't just say, oh, I've been here 2 months, I now want to leave. The contract is so binding, and to look for another space takes time. So that's how they take advantage of that situation. And you just boxed into this thing. I don't know, my worst experience must have been probably where they told me that the rates and levies were going to be something else. And I literally moved in the first month and they said, oh, by the way, this has gone up. And it was just above what I wanted to pay, because I had literally signed at the top of my budget, because a budget has a range, right? You've got something in between that you almost want to settle for. And because I live in Poland, so this happened around the time I moved around properties around the time when the war started, right? I moved to another place. The war was in Ukraine. So at that time, there was like very limited apartments, but I got a beautiful one that I wanted. But it was literally at the upper part of my budget, right? And they said, yes, this is it. I said to them, guys, this is my budget. I swear, I literally moved in 2 weeks. They sent me and said, no, we forgot, or this, we didn't add this. I've signed, I've gone in, and remember, I can't challenge. There's language issues, there's all these things. I was pissed off. I was like, this is nonsense. You can't change after I've moved, So the company managed to help me fight a little bit, and they said, okay. So part of it got reduced. I had to fight, Glory, because I had back and forth communications with these guys, telling them that in the first 6 months, it can't be above this, and they agreed. And now they're changing. Oh, it's everywhere. It just comes in different forms and shapes. But yeah, it is. But yeah.
And you see, for these facility owners or managers, for them, they're just all about their business. They want to make money. I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, nobody starts up a business to not profit. You want to profit. But then, the way they do it over here, some of them, the way they do it over here, they are so greedy about it. In fact, if a friend of mine was talking to me yesterday that Gloria, the situation you had, I am currently experiencing it at my business. This friend of mine has a cafe and it's in the mall. Guess what? The same thing is happening. They paid for service charge, and everything. 2 months they exhausted the money. I think it was about 600,000 there. And you're wondering, like,
Wow.
how do you people just finish off someone's money like that? And the frustrating thing about it is when you are getting a new place, you're moving out of the previous place where you are paying all over again for legal fees. Legal fees is 10% of the rent. You're paying for agency fee. Agency fee is also 10% of the rent. You're paying for caution fee. Caution fee is you're paying the landlord um, money as a deposit, or not really a deposit, but you're just paying for in case you damage any structure or anything in the house.
Yes.
And now you're paying 10% of that. If you are lucky, you will find a place where you can get the legal fee and the caution fee for 5% off the rent of the place. But most of the time, 99% of the time, you're paying 10% of all of these things. So take for instance, you're renting a space and it goes for 4 million. What that means is you're paying 400,000 naira each extra for those things.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens. So
But
when
you
you are
can't do it every year. You could buy a
you
house.
can't. You see, you can't. So like me now, I know how much I spend for all of these things, which I'm just
It's
thanking God.
ridiculous.
But for
And
me, I'm just chasing peace of mind and sanity.
yes.
So what of someone that cannot really afford that much? What would the person do? You have to
Wow.
stew away that depression. So it's a lot.
Oh, and I mean, accommodation is the most important thing because you
Yeah,
actually need a serene place, a place that's you, for you to have that peace of mind for your job, for anything else that you do. It starts there next to food, you know?
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. I mean,
and the
that's where you
rent,
put your sleep. So you have
yes,
to have peace there.
the
Yeah.
rent in Nigeria, do you guys have to pay for the whole year all in advance, or you do it like in SA where we pay per month?
So it depends on the location, right? But generally, you pay for 1 year in advance. In fact, the crazy thing that's happening right now is some house owners or property owners now, they are now pushing for 2 years in advance. They'll tell you have to pay 2 years in advance, and you're wondering, like, I don't understand. Am I into drugs? Where am I getting
Wow.
that kind of money? Yeah, some of them will tell you. So you see, like most houses that they ask for 2 years are houses that you see in Banana Island or those Ikoyi areas, and that's because you just know instantly that the property owner needs money to start up a new business. So you are the one that will start up that new business with the two
Wow.
years in advance that you're paying. So if you're lucky, you get people that want 1 year, just 1 year. They might be considerate to you, and also
Okay.
if you have a good profile, right? Because you have to fill forms, they have to do background checks on you. So me, most of the time I just tell them, check my LinkedIn profile or check me online, type my name in Google. whatever you find. If you like it, give me your house. If you don't like it, I don't know
Ah,
what else I
Glory.
can do. Yeah.
Wow. And my last question on this issue with the properties is that, so when they ask you to pay, let's say there's properties that they'll ask you to pay 2 years upfront, is that
Mhm.
amount not enough to sort of buy a house? Because it sounds like big numbers that you guys are talking about. I converted it into rands. It's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's not enough depending on the kind of space you're looking for. So take for instance now, this my new apartment. It's an open plan kitchen. It's a two-bedroom. So if you want to buy this kind of space that is inside a blocks of flats kind of structure, you are going to spend something depending on the location now.
Mhm.
But okay, let's look at the island of Lagos. The island of Lagos is considered the like upper class part of Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah. So if you're going to buy this kind of place like this, two-bedroom, open plan kitchen, has three toilets, three bathrooms, has a beautiful balcony, walk back and forth, very beautiful structure, you're going to pay at least maybe 50 million above,
Okay.
depending on the location. Yeah. And guess what? On the island of Lagos, there are it has different classes. So this area where I am is like it's part of the upper class, right? But then they have the upper higher class. The upper higher class. The upper of the upper higher class, a place like
Mm.
this will go for at least 100 million. And
Wow. Oh,
it's not
interesting.
even a standalone. Yeah, it's not even a standalone structure, right? Now, if you're going to now purchase a standalone structure, that maybe a two-bedroom that's in form of a duplex, you have staircase running inside the house to the room,
Mm-hmm.
you have a terrace up there. Maybe it's still depending on the location. Yeah, maybe you're looking at 80 million, 70 million, but that kind of structure I just described, if you're going to the upper area, the upper class area,
Mm.
you're looking at maybe like 200 million or
Wow.
thereabout.
Oh,
I'm just giving you estimates, right? There's this
okay.
lady I follow on Instagram. She's a realtor. She's one of the best. If you check her page, you will see prices there and you'll be gagging. Like, what? What's going
Wow.
on? It's really expensive.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it's good to learn. It's good to learn. But yeah, I'm happy you're back because, like Chigoze said, YouTube was not the same without you because I literally live on YouTube. I'm
Mm,
always there and I always check what you put out there. And I swear I've learned so much. One day I'll shock you. But I've learned, I can't even quantify how much I've learned because we can talk about academic learning and learning from work, but there's a social part as well that you can't really learn on your own. On your channel, when people are speaking, I'm learning so much. I'm objecting with certain things. I'm like, no, this is not it. But there's certain ways I'm like, oh, I could look at things like this. I've learned that. And just like you, I also had a channel that was just private for a long time. And when I was talking to you, I was listening back. I actually loved the sound of my voice. I was like, oh, okay, this is how I sound. It pushed me so much. Yes. My partner was like, you should put out this stuff because I had videos from 2 years ago. I just packed them there in private. And my partner was so upset. So I thought maybe I'll take it public. If I do, I'll let you know, right? Yeah.
no,
It's just my job doesn't allow me to show my
no,
face
no.
because I
You
face
have to
the
do
regulator.
something.
Hmm.
You should please. I mean, one of us, her name is Poku. I don't know if you remember Poku.
Yes, I
She's
do.
yeah, she's very passionate about child upbringing, parenting. She reached out to me was it on Twitter? Yeah, on Twitter, and she was talking about she wants to start up a podcast on parenting. And I was super
Mhm.
excited about it because we've heard Poku speak on my live
Mhm.
stream, and she's very sound. She's a mother as well, she's a wife. She's very, very sound. And the interesting thing about our conversations is even though we talk about Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother South Africa, all these reality TV shows, we use those shows to discuss other parts of life, right?
Mhm.
It makes it more interesting, makes it more of a learning curve like that, not just entertainment. So she said she was going to start a podcast. I was really excited, and I shared her announcement, and I told her as well that once the podcast is out there, send me the link. I would love to listen. I would love to, share it on my platform, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Because people need to hear what she has to say. She's a very, very sound thinker. When you
I
listen to
remember
her,
her very well, yeah.
very on point. And I've also listened to you speak, and I've learned from you as well. So please share it. 2023, endless possibilities. Anything you want to do, don't overthink it. Just do it.
Yeah, no, I think,
Especially.
and I want you to do your channel as well because it would be nice to see how you grow that channel. I've seen
Yeah.
how you've grown this one. There's a video that you did that I liked so much about
Yeah.
accents. You interviewed some girl who grew up in the US and another
Oh my
local
God.
girl. I loved
Yeah.
that video so, and you were so young. I loved it so much. So I've watched how you grew this channel, but it would be nice to see you grow a personal channel and to see what you post on there because maybe we can sort of like, I can learn in that process as well because it's hard to learn when a person has become like you, like now, you're so big and I'm proud of the work you've done over the years. And so
Thank
if you do that channel, it would be also interesting for us to see and maybe we can learn a thing or two from that. So I'll be excited to see that as well. So I hope 2023 brings that up. So yeah, I don't think
Thank you.
I have much more to share really, but I'm excited and I can't wait to hear your review on the Titans. I honestly wish there was a South African version of a person like you so that I know you'll be balanced because you did Mzansi
Yeah.
well balanced. But you know what would be nice is to understand what a South African is thinking when they're doing what they're doing because I like how you analyze what a Nigerian is doing when they're eating what they're eating. You're like, we eat this, yes. So I'm hoping somebody can match your level so that we can have both versions to just see so that we can understand that and understand you. But I'm excited and I can't wait for this new season for you because I know it's a fruitful season for you when these shows are like on like that. And I'm hoping there's 2 seasons even this year because they've done this one early. So I'm hoping for a very fruitful year this coming year for you, and we'll be here to follow through with everything that you do.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome.
I mean, I
Welcome.
love what you said about first of all, growing a new channel, and it's very interesting because it's like both of us were thinking alike, because it was something I was also telling myself that this is going to be like a new challenge for me as well. I want to know what will attract people to the new channel. It's always exciting when you start something, you want to tend it, you want to grow it, you want to see what will be that point where people will say, oh, okay, we're interested in this thing she's doing, let's come see. So I'm really interested in that growth process, although I've experienced it before. Growing the channel was hell. Oh my
Wow.
God. I remember back in the day, oh my God, I was begging my WhatsApp contact to please click the link on my WhatsApp status to watch my videos, to share my videos. I was begging, and guess what? People blocked me. They blocked me because they felt I became a pest. And yes, I was a pest because I was literally, you know, sharing my videos unannounced to people, even on Snapchat. Snapchat was just a new thing back then, and people I was following, I kept on sharing my links to them, and I didn't know at that point that I was a nuisance to them because they got fed up and they were blocking me. So it was my fault. I was rude. I was a nuisance. I was a pest. But you know, another thing I noticed too was that I noticed that oh wow, I've started changing. I started evolving. Yeah, I started evolving. I mean, I compared my first video, I compared the videos I did in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and I noticed that, oh, okay, this girl, you are beginning to have more sense.
Could
Yeah,
it be sense, Glory? Oh, it's just growth. That comes with age. You were perfect in that time. For that time, you were good.
okay. I don't know. back then, oh my god, there were some of my videos I would watch. Okay, there was one particular one I did. I think I'm going to look for that video again and link it somewhere. I think I was kind of shy. I was like, "Hi guys, you're welcome to
Where,
my."
Glory, you are lying. I've watched all your stuff. Shy, you, please. There's one that you did. You were going to work. You were in the
Oh,
car.
hmm.
I was just like, this girl has energy from I don't know where. You were so, oh, it's the one where Tacha and them fought. You were so excited.
Oh,
You were going to be late for work because I think you still watched the goddamn thing before you left for the passion. I was like, where does this energy come from? I watched that about a year and a half ago, back when I started like following you. I was like, oh my goodness, this is exciting. Which begs, I actually like what Chigoze asked actually, because he said, why
yeah,
do you do what you do? I could see the passion right through you right there. I was like,
yeah,
this is passion. And I'm so happy that everything worked out for you. Everybody that I know that is a channel, it starts rough, Glory, and
yeah,
it gets you to this, and may you become even bigger. But I think it makes it all worth it. Yes, you lost some friends, you lost certain things, you learned from that. But you sharing actually makes us all learn too. There's no way I can now link on WhatsApp group to say, guys, listen. If they want to listen, they will. If Google thinks
yeah,
it's worth it, they will publicize it. So yeah. But anyway, let me give
absolutely.
other people the opportunity to speak. I've spoken so much and I'm so happy you're back. And like everybody said, I really do feel like there's a friend in you. For me, whether you are or not, I don't really care. I just feel like there's so much I get, and may you continue just being a blossom to us. Really, I will catch you on the side.
Thank you so much, Uchi. Thank you so
Alrighty.
much. Hi.
Woo! Oh my god. I'm having a blast. I wish I had a glass of wine. It would have just perfected everything, but it's fine. Hi, Audrey.
Hey Glory, how are you?
I'm fine. You know what, Audrey? Hold on a second. There's a way I always relax myself whenever you want to speak because your voice is so relaxing. You know all this ASMR whispering
Yeah, 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 yeah,
sound.
yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, that is your voice. Your voice is like a soothing balm.
So let me just relax, cross my legs, and receive the positive vibes coming from you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm happy to have you here. I have missed hearing your voice.
That's good. So what's up? What are you guys talking about?
So we're just chatting, we're just catching up. I've missed you all so much. So I'm saying, okay, fine. Is there anything you want to gist with me about? Is there any question you want to ask me? Let's just go.
Um, how is your new apartment?
It is beautiful. It is excellent. It is almost perfect. I
Are you
love
go-
it.
are you gonna do a apartment tour or like when you finish doing like the deco and furniture? That would be a good content video idea.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
think
don't want to.
I'm thinking.
I mean, it's fine though if you don't want to.
I want to. If I'm gonna do it, I think I'm gonna do it on the new channel that I'm gonna
Oh, you have
create.
a new channel? Or
No,
you're
I
still
I I
about to?
want to. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
officially launch it. Probably before the end of the year or the start of the new year. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Like probably more of your personal life and stuff like that on the other channel. And this one is more of like
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most YouTubers have like two channels, one for like whatever they're focusing on, like probably makeup or whatever, or like content creator like reaction videos and stuff, or the
Yeah.
stuff like that. Then the other one is like their daily life routine, things
Yeah.
that people go through on the daily. So that would be nice.
So for me, I've actually seen that, and there's some YouTubers that I really enjoy when they do that kind of demarcation, between the two channels.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Miss Patricia Bright. She's one person that I really love and respect. I love what she's doing with the different channels. I love what she's doing. But for me, I don't know if you guys can tell already, my life is not that exciting, Oh, I'm going to this party, I'm going to do that. No, my life is not that. exciting. But the purpose of creating this new channel is to kind of share certain things I feel might not be balanced sharing on this channel, because on this one, Practice Q with Elijah, we do more of analysis, critical analysis and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's going to be out of place if
Right.
something happens and I come and share it here. It's going to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah, yeah.
why am I mixing content here?
It
So
won't be
the
organized. People are gonna be like,
yes,
what
exactly.
happened?
They will
Is
some
this
people,
Glory?
some people
Someone had Glory's Elijah's is YouTube
exactly.
page.
Exactly. Some people are gonna think like they missed their way on YouTube.
Oh, you
So
had a twin and you didn't tell us.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna create it, but it's not gonna be like 100% a vlogging channel or a makeup. Please, I am terrible at makeup tutorials. It's
No, that
not
was
me.
just an example.
It's not gonna be me. So it's just gonna be I don't know
Anything
what to
that
call
comes
it.
up.
Yeah, anything
Okay.
I feel like the people are going to want to know about it, just put it
Okay.
on there.
Other than analysis.
No, 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 no. It's not going to be too much. Probably more of storytelling,
Okay.
It happens, I give you more narrations, more descriptions of how, when, why, that kind of thing. So it's going to be
Oh,
like you people reading a storybook or a novel if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, and if you people want, yeah, we can catch up on other personal things as well.
okay, that'll be good because it'll be fresh and again, New Year starting, so that'll be nice to see some new, different content from your end. New
Yes.
year, new things, new beginning.
Wow.
Yeah. So like your last video, right? For the apartment stuff. That's that's relatable everywhere, even in the USA here. There some apartments like you sign up for a list, then mid year in the list they're like, oh, by the way, next year we're adding like $100 every month for your bill, for your apartment fee. Like it's everywhere. Like things just come up unexpected, but at least you know that when you're in an apartment here, they take care of everything that you need. Like especially when it's snowing, you don't have to go do the snow. You don't. If something gets bad in your apartment, they come fix it. Stuff like that. But then the bad thing is when you're living in the apartment, the deposit you made, they'll not give you back, and they're like they normally convince you that that deposit you're making, they'll give you when you're leaving if you don't, let's say, spoil anything in the house. That's a lie. That money, when you give it your, just forget about it because they'll always find something wrong when you're leaving to say, and you have to pay
Exactly.
more. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so crazy how when we left our previous apartment, they gave us a charge of almost 800 and something dollars, and they were
Wow.
like, because of what go in the walls, like the walls wasn't white, like scratches or like the paintings. I'm like, are you
Are you
serious?
serious?
That was the most. My dad was like, that's like he was
Wow.
just upset because we actually cleaned the apartment, make sure everything is good, so that we can get back our deposit. But nah, these people, they wrote a whole letter saying, "Oh, you have to start paying this every month, $800."
Ah, my
I'm
God.
like, this is a scam.
Ah, my God. It
Yeah,
is. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just
that's why it's
so
better to
glad.
get a house because at least you don't have to worry with all this. But again, economy is getting crazy, so it's not cheap.
It is. It is. Honestly, people around me, I just keep praying that God, this is not me trying to take food out of the mouth of landlords, but at least for people who are nice, I just pray that they have their own properties, their own apartments, because it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Honestly, it's exhausting. But it's
It is.
fine.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are
glad
you
you're in a
doing?
new place. Though.
Oh, you have a baby there.
No, my little cousin. When he sees me talk on the phone, he's always like, "Hi,
Oh
say
my
hi,
God, let me see.
say hi, say hi."
Ooh, look at you. You're
He
so
was say hi when you were
cute.
not on the call. Now you're on the call. He just look at you. He wants to take my
Hi.
phone. Don't do that.
Hi. Oh my God. How do they
Say
say it?
hi.
My old lady.
Say
It's
hi.
the hair for me.
I do right.
It's
His
the
hair
hair
is so
for
long.
me. Whoa.
But yeah, stop disturbing
I
me.
love the hair.
Thank you.
Male or female?
Huh?
Male or female? Male or female?
It's a guy. But we're keeping it's
Yeah.
winter now, so we don't want to cut his hair. It's too cold. So in the
Yes,
summer
yes.
we're gonna cut it.
He looks really cute.
Yeah, thank you.
So cute.
Look, you're stuck on my phone. Come here.
Look, he's so busy.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa. That's really nice. Wow. You know what,
Yeah.
Andrea, this is so refreshing. The sight of
Yeah.
that baby is so refreshing.
I
Thank you
know,
for sharing
right?
this space with us. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
Andrea, are you
Yeah.
in school? What are you doing? Are you
Yeah.
in school? Are
Oh
you
yes,
working?
I'm in school. I'm in the university. I'm studying
Oh,
IT, cybersecurity.
oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. And how is it going?
Say that again.
How is it going?
Oh, it's good. It's it's not easy, but it's good. So far, it's good. I like it,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
at the end, that's what's gonna pay off, right? Getting that degree. Because
I
that.
think you're on the right track because I think these days
Uh
tech
huh.
is like the new thing now,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
becoming tech.
It's
Yeah,
it, it's
it really
actually
is.
it's like tech and healthcare. Although
Mm-hmm.
healthcare is like, mm, what's the word I can use? Healthcare is a little exaggerated, but it's
Really?
yeah, like the work they do is a lot compared to like the pay. Why in tech is the opposite. Like
Ah.
yeah, like they don't pay. But during COVID, they started paying a lot of healthcare a lot because of COVID and all the stuff they had to go through. So from there, it has changed a little bit. Before that, it was like you see a nurse that just pay. I mean, it's just the pay is not compared to like in
Yeah.
IT how you make like a lot of money while you're just on the computer writing some codes or just checking if someone's server is down and stuff like that. But in
Mm.
healthcare, you do a lot of work and you work how many hours? Night
Yeah.
shift. You can work above your hours, but they don't really. But they've started to pay much though, especially if you have
Mm.
like masters in what you're doing in like nursing or whatever healthcare specialized you go to. The more certification or degree you have, the better pay you get. But from
Mm.
like the entry level, it's not that. It's really it's not good. It's just like chicken
Really?
change. Yeah.
It's interesting that you say
It's
it's not
maybe
great
because it's
because
the standard of living here is high though. I don't know, but for me it's not
um
that because things here are expensive compared to the pay. You're like,
it's interesting because I have cousins back then, like years ago. So like one of them, he was able to gain entry into the US, and I think some years later he got his green card, and I think he studied nursing in
mm-hmm,
his for psychiatry. He studied
mm-hmm.
nursing. I don't know, but according to him, he works in the mental health
Oh
department or
yeah,
something like that.
mental health
And
they have the highest pay.
exactly, yeah, because he was the one that was saying that they were paying a lot. And
Yep,
guess what? This
that is
dude,
absolutely right.
yeah, he has set up his own company now. This is like 20 years later, or how many years later? Okay,
That
maybe not
that is
20.
absolutely right.
Yeah,
Mental health has
yeah.
always been the highest
It's the
paying,
highest.
other than you know anesthesiologists, mental health
Yeah.
anesthesiologists. Oh my god, they pay a lot. When I say like
Mhm.
you just have to have your degree and you'll be good.
Wow. Because this dude, he was just 18, 19 at
Oh
that
wow.
time. He was earning a lot of money. I guess what he was doing. He started buying cars and
Selling?
exporting from the US to
Oh
Nigeria.
wow.
So his family, my aunties, they were helping him to sell, and that was what he was doing with the money he was earning. So now he has
Wow.
his company. He's doing great. He's married. He has kids. Now He's now an employer of labor. Yeah. So
That's
according to
crazy.
him, the whole nursing thing in psychiatry, it was what was paying off for him. So
Yup, that's a good one. That's even
hmm,
now they still encourage people to. Although people don't like doing that, but I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do to get the highest pay.
mhm,
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's absolutely right. Even back in the days, they've always been paying psychiatric,
mm,
mental health,
yeah,
anesthesiologists. There are some
mm,
specific healthcare fields that people don't really know about or don't talk about it a lot that they have the highest pay because they just do the like they just talk about the regular med surg, uh, infant, stuff like that, pediatric, just the regular
mm,
ones. But the behind the scenes one, like the little one that people don't talk about, they have like the highest pay. So any field you
mm,
have to just do it like your research before
mm.
you know entering in that field, so you're not like regretting why you did this or
Makes a
why
lot
you
of
did
sense.
all this just for this little pay.
I can imagine. Makes a lot of sense.
Imagine if your
Anyway, I
house is
wish
like
you all the
60
best.
million and you're making
Sorry?
only like how many thousand. Like for example, if your house rent is like, let's say 2K a month, two thousand
Yeah,
dollars a month, and what you're earning is not up to that, it wouldn't make sense, right?
yeah,
You won't be
true.
able to pay your house rent and stuff. So
Mm,
that's why I said it's a little bit, it's not too much compared to other
mm,
fields.
yeah. Anyways, you know
Yeah.
what? I am rooting for you. I love seeing women in tech. I wish that was also my forte, but it's not. So
I
I'm
mean, you
really
kind
rooting
of
for
are.
you.
YouTube,
Yeah,
YouTube is
kind
kind
of,
of, because you have to
kind of.
edit. If you don't know how
Yeah,
to use a computer, how you edit? If you don't know how to
mm,
use some apps, how you post the videos?
yeah.
I wanted to do YouTube too, but I don't know. I need like some kind of help.
But
I don't
you
know how to
do.
edit.
Okay, so you can actually start with the easiest applications on your phone or download some of them or buy some of them on your laptop. You use a MacBook, do you?
Yeah, an Apple phone.
So if
Like
you if you
I.
if you purchase what's it called, Final Cut Pro, you
Mhm.
can play around with it. Like the way I learned how to edit, I just started checking on YouTube for video tutorials on how to
Mhm.
edit. And sometimes I just play around with the features in the application by myself, and that's
Yeah.
how I learned. And then my friend also showed me on how to do it. But the beauty about YouTube is that there's a wealth of knowledge on YouTube. There's so many videos you could learn from. So from your phone, you can just start learning, playing around with the features. And for me, I enjoy playing around with features a lot because
Mhm.
that way I'm practicalizing with those features there, so I can easily see the pros and the cons of using them. So I think you should start.
Okay. Because
I
in
would love to
2020,
see the
right?
content from you.
In 2020, I remember you used to do like this YouTube videos, how to edit.
Yeah,
I used to watch
yeah,
your live videos. Like, you used to actually show people like the editing
yeah,
tools you use, how you did
yeah.
it. Do you remember doing those videos? Because that
Yeah,
was
I
how I
do.
met, like, that's the first time I
Wow,
met you, your video.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Then from there, I now started watching like, what's it, Dorothy season? What's it called again?
The lockdown season.
Yep, that's how I saw your video because I was like researching like editing with like YouTube, how to watch YouTube, and your video was like one of the videos I saw. I was like, oh, and you were going
Oh,
live
really?
during that period too. So I was like, oh, this is
Mm,
interesting. Then I just
wow.
realized you did you BB Niger updates and stuff. I was like, oh, perfect. Let me just subscribe.
Yeah, nice. No, but really, go for it. Go for it. And let me tell you, it is not really easy. It can be intimidating sometimes, especially when you see other YouTubers doing it and it looks easy. To be honest, it's not easy. And let me give you a perk that's going to kind of encourage you to want to go into it. So you're in a good location, all right?
Mhm.
Those of you that are based in the US,
Mhm.
let's just say YouTubers that are based in the US, you people are actually the big fish in the game. To be honest,
How?
financially, yes,
Oh,
you earn more. Yeah, you earn more.
do they
Yes,
pay you guys in dollars or naira?
I
Like
think
you
it
in
depends on the
Nigeria?
currency. It depends on the currency you want, the currency you select. So it's worth it, yes, for a
Oh,
young woman like you that is still in school, you probably need like some side income. I think you should go for it. You do great. Your voice is very soothing, as I said, and it also depends on the kind of content you want to put out. What are your interests? What do you like? Do you like fashion? What do you like? Think about it. If you want to learn more about it, just let's talk about it more off
okay.
YouTube.
All
Okay?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. You send me an email, we shoot from there. But
All
I
right.
think you should definitely.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Audrey. See
Have
ya.
a great day.
Thank you so much. Yes. So I'm gonna add Mr. A. I think yeah, Mr. A. All right, Audrey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for catching up with me. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be the last person I'm going to be gisting with for today's live stream, but Chidi has a gist for me. Chidi, please, if you're still on this live stream, I beg you, don't take away my gist. Bring the gist back, okay? So we have Mr. A here. Hi.
Hey, hello, Glory. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Wow.
Is it the
Smile is
way
a
I'm
breath of
laughing?
fresh air. Your smile is actually a breath of fresh air. So, it's all good to actually see you back on your channel again.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm excited to be talking to you. So give me gist because I want somebody to give me some gossip, some gist so that we can gist. So give me gist.
Okay, well, I mean, you kind of talking about diesel deposit, and I was basically going to mention something new to you. I mean, I watched your last video, and the struggles you go through, and I mean, there was something similar I kind of actually went, through myself, but this is kind of like with a twist. The diesel deposit is actually with a twist, and I kind of signed on my contract, and they said, yeah, you got to pay diesel deposit, you got to pay all the agency fees and legal fees and whatnot, which is all good. And then when it came to the time, from what I gather, I mean, this deposit is supposed to be in a situation where when when it's time for them, the service management, facility, team, when they're supposed to buy diesel, they're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
start from that first, and
Mm-hmm.
then if you need to actually add to it, then you do contribute to it at a later stage.
Mm-hmm.
What I was actually told was the diesel deposit is they were actually going to hold on to that.
Huh?
Yeah, they were going to hold on to that. So it's like a sort of a caution fee for the diesel.
What?
I was kind of shocked myself, I was like,
Wait,
so
wait,
so everybody's
wait.
got a different a different sort of like terminology to what diesel deposit is all about.
Wait. Caution fee for gist.
Yeah. I mean, when they wanted to buy the diesel, they said we had to contribute the full amount. So I was like, no, not really, because you guys have actually taken some amount of money from me. And they said, oh, no, that's just a deposit. So I mean, so the whole deposit naming, whatever they actually call it these days, is so confusing because yeah, I mean, well, what can I
This
say?
is another level of fraud. Another level of fraud. This is actually a twist, as you said.
It's a really big twist, and I was kind of like really shocked that
What the hell?
yeah, that because I mean there's no, I mean, I've actually been to I mean, I've stayed in other apartments and stuff like that, and every time I'm renting out, they always say, oh, these deposit is this amount of money, so you paid, and then on the maybe first 3 months, whatever, when it's actually all used up, then they say, oh, by the way, you need to top up if needs be. So, you do top up. But this one was like, oh no, we're gonna hold on to this money, and then when you're leaving, we'll refund it back to you. But
Ha!
then I said, well, but I don't actually get it. I mean, isn't that what the caution fee is there for, And they said, oh no, that's for like the premises, but the diesel deposit is for diesel. If you don't, pay any, I was like, wow.
This is criminal. This is criminal.
But there
Now,
you go.
there's no because I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It doesn't make sense. They'll hold on to it and then when you want to leave. Nah. You see, some facility managers they need to be jailed. Guys, I'm sorry, but I have to just say it. They need to be jailed because that is really, really criminal of that kind of thing. It does not really make sense. Because if you're putting down a deposit for something, right? It's like okay, that's like a down payment for that thing. So they use that one, you can add to it and it becomes a whole payment, right? So this is their explanation to it of honestly, Mr. A, this is just another twist. I thought my experience was crazy. This one is crazier. It doesn't
Yeah,
really make sense.
well, I just said that let me just drop this little gist for you so that you can, laugh about it and then compare it to yours and say, well, at least you got someone who was even scammed even more than you.
I was kind of laughing, but it just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to reason the matter. It's not reasoning at all. It's not making sense. It's not really making sense.
And you see the problem is when you're trying to challenge all this, at the time, it's so frustrating because they actually make your life even more frustrated, because then they actually start saying, well, if you don't pay, you ain't gonna have any light, and it's like it's so difficult because I mean, you're frustrated at the same time because you've made the payment and they're not actually
Mm-hmm.
giving it to you. So you're like,
Mm-hmm.
what do you really do? And I can actually understand the situation because once you actually make all these payments and you've already signed the contract and you're already in it, it's really difficult to actually come out because you're already
Exactly.
kind of tied in, and they make it
Exactly.
frustrating for you because they know that, oh, okay, what are you going to do? Is either you're going to leave the apartment or
Mm-hmm.
go through without any sort of like any of the utilities they're actually going to provide. And it's really really frustrating for we the tenants, people that actually just want to somewhere where we just make the first payment and that's it, end of story. We don't want to think about it till the next year till we make another payment, and yeah, they just make it so frustrating for us, but hey, such is life.
Sometimes I wish I could just meet. Maybe I should look for and invite um a real estate executive, like a realtor, someone that can actually come and explain what the rationale is behind these new taxes that they
Yeah,
do. Because it's very ridiculous, honestly, when you think about these things. I mean, I'm not saying that house owners, property managers should not make money because hey, it's their business, right? That's where they get their check from. But what we have this is happening in Lagos, right?
oh yeah, definitely in
Okay.
Lagos.
So what we have in Lagos these days, it's so ridiculous that it's almost like another different kind of scam, right? They lure you in. Obviously, they see that you like the property. They see that, oh, you really want it. And these people, I don't know, they have a way of sensing that you're actually in need of that property at that point in time. And then once you are in, you start bringing in different nonsense. And they know and understand the hurdles that comes with, oh, when you see the place, you're not just paying for the rent, you're also paying for the services, you're also paying for the legal fee, you pay for the agency fee, you're paying for in fact, someone even told me that they have agency and agreement. I'm like, that's so dumb. Agency and agreement is actually the same thing, or even legal fee and agreement is actually the same thing. But now there's this legal fee, agency fee, agreement fee, discussion fee. So you're paying for four extras aside the rent and the service charge. So you pay for all of these things. So they know that yeah, they have 1 year to make your life miserable. They have 1 year to really frustrate you. They have 1 year to rip you off. So They know that you cannot just wake up and say, okay, I want to start living. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, if you stay in that place for maybe 3 months and you decide you want to leave, even if you're able to get back the remainder of your rent and your
service charge, the truth and the harsh and ugly reality is that the other fees that you've paid, you might not be able, in fact, you will not get it back. You will not get back legal fee because they will claim that that is what they used to prepare the contracts, the tenancy agreement. You will not get back the agency fee because the agent will tell you that, oh, this is my money, this is my payment for going around looking for properties for you. Do not get it back. The caution fee, it will take the intervention of God Almighty for you to get it back.
so they know that you might not want to risk, losing out on all of those other fees that you pay.
Yeah.
So they will now use that one year to panel beat and frustrate and make your life miserable. And it makes me wonder, like, do people actually have fun seeing people miserable? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest with you, the actually most sort of like annoying thing about all of this is, especially for the legal fee, they bring a so-called rental agreement. This is just a template which they just downloaded from the internet. There's no lawyers actually involved. They just got a template, and they're just charging you 10% of something they copied and paste, and they put your name in it, and that's the annoying thing about most
The only
of
thing
all
they
this.
change is your name. They
Your
flip
name,
the
yeah,
name of the
and
previous.
the date of when you actually taking ownership of the apartment. So I think one thing I need to tell people on this platform is, whenever anybody's looking for any sort of apartment, one thing is, whenever you're going to actually check, don't get too excited and don't show the excitement to these people, because the minute you
Exactly.
actually show the excitement to like the what's it called, to the agents or to the people who are around, once they see that excitement, straight away they know how to actually try to manipulate you from actually, making that commitment to actually get the place. So one thing I actually want to say is, don't get overly too excited, even though you actually like the place. Just do your checks, try to do as much checks as possible. And you know what? Sometimes you learn as you're always learning as you're going along in all these situations. I mean, this is like my fifth sort of apartment now, and I'm still learning. So, hey, yeah, it's
See,
something yeah, it's something you've gotta, just gotta keep on learning and learning till, hey, you actually find, you know, a situation where they're not gonna scam you anymore. So, but hey,
wow. You know what, Mr. A? I'm sharing my prayer with you, right? We are going to
to buy
become
a
our
new
own
house,
landlord. Yeah, we're going to become
yeah,
our own landlord so that we can actually
amen,
treat people better. And
amen.
ladies and gentlemen watching this video, this live stream, we don't have anything against house owners. We don't have anything against property owners. What we have against, or rather in reverse, I have a beef against dubious people. I can't stand dubious people, especially when it comes to accommodation. Because, hey, your apartment is your home. Your apartment should be that place where, after a hard day's work, after hustling, after going out there in the rain, in the cold, in the sun, you come back and you just want to put your head somewhere soft and just rest. So if you're not finding peace in that your apartment, then and it's courtesy of these people I mentioned, then it's not fair. It's not fair because you actually came to this day. So personally, I don't have anything against landlords because hey, I am really
No, I
praying.
do, I do. I
You
think
do.
I've got a pesto. I know, seriously, I've got a pesto grievance against greedy landlords. That's my problem. Landlords are so
Honestly,
greedy. They just want to eat as much out of you as much as possible. Because I mean, I find that my situation absolutely sort of frustrating,
wow.
and yeah, I just find people like that has like being very greedy and yeah, karma, as they say, is a bitch sometimes. So hey.
Anyway, I just pray we dodge this kind of bullet over and over again because me, I'm praying to God that this is the end. This is the last. This is the last. This place has to be good, and it's good already. I mean, okay, this is my day 3 here, so I can't even say anything, but it's looking good. That I mean, from the get go, everything has been transparent so far. Everything has been transparent. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited for the new journey. Mr. A, I am hoping that you really, get out of that situation with those people because those people are just daylight robbers. I'm sorry. There's no way to explain diesel deposit that they tell you, okay, they will not use the money you deposited to buy diesel, so you have to start paying afresh. It's robbery. It does not really make sense at all. I'm really hoping you're able to come out of that situation.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lori. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. May the gods, show you the strength to keep on going on with, the beautiful things you do on your channel. And yeah, listen, just keep on smiling, keep on shining, and we always rooting for you. We are kind of like your biggest fans in the background. We don't hardly say that much. We don't chant a lot like all those people that keeps on blabbing their mouth. No, we just watch, we just support, and that's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. So you're doing a great job, and keep at it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Mr. A, I don't know if you noticed, Blossom he's excited that you're on here. So you want to give a shout out to
really?
Blossom. Yes.
Oh, Blossom. A big shout out to you. Hey.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, guys, all of you that have been speaking today,
I really appreciate the fact that you all are sharing your stories, your experiences with me. I'm honored to be hearing your stories. Thank you all so much. And yes, we have the one, the only, my barista, my legal practitioner, Latricia in the building, the woman that speaks her mind, the woman that speaks as frankly as possible, the Latricia that understands and knows the law. Latricia, I don't know, I'm thinking of more accolades to shower on you, but I'm so excited to have you here. Hi.
Hi, how are you, Glory?
I'm fine. I'm happy to see you. Latricia, if you know how I've been looking for you, I just wish I could see through the viewers. Let me just see if Latricia is actually there and drag you out. I'm super excited you're here. Ah! Latricia, I have missed you. I've missed hearing your voice.
Oh, thank
Hey.
you, Glory. I truly appreciate the nice welcoming. I just joined. I don't even know what is the topic, but then I picked up here and there. I just heard Mr. X. So I tried to check what the people are commenting. I see it's about the house. Okay, I know you just had a new property. And I'm like, let me just come in and say hello, hi and bye. At least I would have done something. But then you are talking about the gist, and I'm like, what is the story today?
No, you didn't. I don't have any specific gist. In fact, today's live stream actually started me, and I just wanted to catch up with everybody. I wanted to check in on you all. I wanted to catch up with everybody. So there's no, particular topic we're discussing today. So I'm just here to listen to you talk. You ask me questions. If you have any, I respond. I could ask you questions as well. Let's just gist like besties and catch up. That's what we're doing today.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's very nice. It's an open agenda. Let's put it that way. It's very nice. Yeah. No, that's very nice.
Shoot.
Let me start. You were saying?
Yeah, I said shoot. Let me hear you. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, let me switch off my camera because it seems my network is somehow, maybe it will be better, ne? And I'll continue. I'm just going to switch my camera off here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me first start by congratulating you with your new apartment, new developments. That's very nice. Closing the year like that and opening the new year with new steps and all that. Yo, congratulations. And like I also told you on the other side when we were talking, that may the good Lord bless you, and you, wherever the God Lord places you, blossom, please, with glory. Don't compromise. Just be a motivation. Just be a motivation. I also want to thank you for your platform, because some may take it that is just for the gist and all that, but for most of us, or let me just say for some of us, it's therapy. You understand? Just to get our minds off things and just talk about things that are general. And when we are on your channel, the other good things that this is YouTube, we don't have to cut corners. We don't have to be careful about what, yes, although we still do things with respect as adults. You understand? So we do appreciate it. Please don't stop what you're doing. And the more like on days when I missed it, I didn't show up, I do feel that if I had this, or if maybe you were not there on that Saturday, you always feel it in you. So that's why I'm saying it's therapy. Hearing all the jokes, hearing all the arguments and whatnot, it's just therapy. It's just that you are in another family in a different way, unlike the normal life that you are living. You just live it for that 2-3 hours. It's so nice. Everybody needs that. So don't take it light. We can be clever and what and all that, reason and all that, but we do need each other as human beings. So in this your platform, you are bringing, I can say, the world, because we come from different countries, even other continents. So don't ever look down on it. You are my shining star, and please shine on.
Thank you.
Continue shining. Yes, yes.
Nutrition.
Yes, and I also feel. Yes, please shine on, Glory. You are.
Thank
You are
you.
a lifesaver. You are this. We relax when we are here. We find ourselves, and we have something to think about even afterwards. And we learn also. Somebody will just say something, Mr. X. Everybody, the people who come in here, you have your commoners, and you just learn something out of everybody, and you're like, wow, is this what people are going through? Wow, is this how people interpret things? You get that? And it's teaching you, because at the end of the day, we are all working, we work with people, we exchange and all that. So that is very good. So I just wanted to appreciate you for that. That is my biggest gist of now. It's just to appreciate you, Glory, and please keep up the good work. We are here to support it. We come in, we watch your videos sometimes, not only for gist, but just to make sure that we keep the channel alive. Because as much as you are giving it to us, that our way of coming back is by making sure that we also check on you, on your videos and all that. That is very good. So we want it alive. It is a home, your video. It is very much a therapeutic home, I would say.
Thank you so much, Nutrition.
So,
oh my God, I'm
and
speechless.
I also wanted to say, yeah, I'm doing a lot of talking. I also wanted to say, I hear you're also talking about the issues of fraud and all that. I caught it here and there. It's so interesting and very much scary, or if we should see how deep this thing of fraud and all that, how deep it is, and people are still continuing to do it. I always say to people who maybe have been found guilty of such offenses, I if given a chance, I always say people need to know the impact it has on the victims, and the impact that it has even on the economy of that particular country, whether be your country or you are a foreigner in that country. People need to see that. But then those things, I don't think people go to that extent. But because some people, if you're already maybe corrupted or misled, let me put it that way, you just do things, you think for yourself for now, forgetting that it's the future, forgetting that one day you will be a pensioner and need a pension. And in order for you to get there, for the country to be able to give you that, things start very small with you just being honest and not being a fraudster, not stealing from banks and dropping the economy, because you can think it's a small money, but then it goes a long way. And sometimes it even affects other people who are innocent. Fraud, it does that. Even though they don't get arrested, but it affects them. People lose their jobs. Companies go down. You see people lose their money, and the people that they employed, they're no longer having a job. So do you see the impact that it has? But some people don't think of that. So it's good that you are sharing your story and telling people on how we should be careful. But then fraud is fraud. You know my story. I once told you. One way or the other, it will catch you because of the sick world that we live in. One way or the other, it will catch you. You remember when I told you that there was a transaction that was going through my account about 3 times a day, and they were not taking a lot of money. They're so smart, taking a very small amount of money until it accumulated and it started showing itself. So and for you, by the time you get to the bank negotiating, and even when they pay you back, isn't it that there is an insurance? Obviously, when they pay you back your money, they don't pay it as is, as you have lost. You get that from the fraud. And from there, the investigation, you will, until now, you will never know. You'll never believe, Lord. They haven't told me where did this thing really emanate from. And now I'm affected, because when doing things online, I must go to the bank. Buying online, I must go to the bank because my card is still under what, I don't know if it's their protection or their whatever, but then it's affecting me. There are things that I want to do, like now as we are talking, the bank is closed. You get that? Maybe I might want to do something. But I can't do it. I have to go this channel, this channel, this, that. And sometimes you have to comply, because what if you don't go those channels and then they sell you out and then big money is taken, and then they will say, but we told you, you did not comply. You get that? So it's making things difficult in many, many ways. That's why I'm saying I wish people could know on their part that how does it affect people, both financially and emotionally? Because it's not only financial, it's emotional. Because the stress of moving around apartment and whatnot, that can be stressing. The issue of apartment, and that is where they take advantage. I like what Mr. X said to say, Mr. A said to say, you don't need to show them what your weakness is, how desperate or how hate or how what. Because once they see that, then they start capitalizing on it. You see, they know which buttons to touch. So, and obviously, when you need apartment, there is a likelihood that you are desperate. Who doesn't want a place to stay? Maybe you want to move out from the other apartment because there's problems, or because it's far from work, or because it's no longer, the furniture is no longer fitting, or whatever, many reasons. So definitely there is an element of desperation when you start looking for an apartment. That is why they hit hard on that, because they know that by the time you come to them, that means there is a desperate need, and shelter is important. You can't postpone it. Yes. So that is where they capitalize on. So, but that is all that I can say for now, Gloria. I don't know if maybe you have a question from your side.
Thank you so much, Latricia, for even sharing your story, because I wanted you to share it yourself. I didn't want to, go out of my just share it like that. So I just wanted to add that, guys, Latricia's own experience, it was really wild. It was crazy, and I was privileged to hear it directly from her. So I just wanted to use the opportunity to also advise those of us that do a lot of shopping online, paying for things online, especially from websites that are not well known. Even websites that are well known, you need to. Okay, why am I saying this? I was having a conversation with a friend. She's learning um what is it called now? This website web security, something like that. She's learning, and in the course of her learning, she's learning about how hackers also tamper with people's information online. And some of the things she told me was really wild. Like, I was really shocked that, wow, the things that this could happen. She told me about how popular websites are cloned by hackers. And if you are a regular on those websites, right, you might not even know or even notice that there is a change in the web link. So you mistakenly go there, you punch in your card details, and before you know it, they have your card details, and they are, sucking up all the funds from your account. So Lutricia had a bit of an issue like that, and this time around, it had to do with a bank. She was trying to get to the bottom of it, and that was what she was explaining about. Oh, she's trying to get the complete amount, and they would never give her the complete amount. So now she's scared of doing transactions online instead. She'd rather go into the banking hall. So it's just an advice to those of us out there that do a lot of online buying, online payments. Let's be careful. Let's be very careful. Let's be very careful. If you are very unfortunate, your bank might not be cooperative enough to even want to assist you to get to the bottom of the issue if you find yourself scammed. Yes. So we just have to be very, very careful. We have to be very careful. If you find out that, okay, maybe you're playing games online and or you want to buy some parts from the game and then you're typing in your bank, your card details, it's very dangerous. We just need to be very careful. Very, very careful. Yeah. So
And you know, when you touch,
when
you touch the issue of the hackers, those people, I just want to share the story. Make a long story short. These people, they are business. They pretend. Let me put it that way. They pretend to be business people and who are getting business like from the government. Say you are feeding a certain school you have a contract. They give you a contract of 5 years or of 2 years, whatever. You see, and you are supplying. Then government is paying. Everybody likes those businesses. You see, which are the businesses that are causing a lot of corruption because they are giving to their friends, like these big government people and all that. Anyway, to make a long story short, there's a guy who was identified or characterized as someone who was very good with IT, very intelligent, did his IT abroad and all those things, very good. Then what this guy would do, he would have people who are working in a municipality. I don't know what you call a municipality, maybe at your side, a municipality. And those two people who are working at the finance office, then he would give them a simple thing, a USB. After giving them a USB, he loaded the USB with something that we don't know. Then they would just go to the municipal and put it into the one of their computers. And then they press enter. They said 2 times or 3 times yes. Then after that, the whole system of the municipal will just be offline. And those things, they do happen. You find that we are offline. It will be offline for a period of, I think, 20 minutes, if I remember well. And then after that, it will go back online. Then they continue working, it's fine. And they normally target the times where they know that, like this week, they know there will be no payments made. You see? Then after that, in the afternoon, they go back to the IT specialist. These workers, they go to the IT specialist and then they give him back the USB. He puts it now in his laptop. Yes. After putting it back into his laptop to check if it was successful, then he will do what he do. And then after that, Glory, they say the whole system of finance of that municipal, it's then on his system. All the passwords of the members from your mayor, your municipal manager, your whatever, they are there on the system. And then I'm telling you, all the people who are authorizing payments and the budget of the municipal, meaning this person, the money of the municipal is sitting with this person on a laptop. Simply because of 2 members. Then after that, and you see there is passwords of the mayors and all that. Then after that, then they will start transferring monies into the accounts that they created. We call them skeleton accounts, ghost accounts. Ne? They sent money in those accounts. The last, this one that I'm talking about, it was 19 million that was taken out of the million rands, yes, our rands, yes. Then, after doing that, it's a lot of money because then, town council, all those things you can imagine. Then after doing that, and they go and test it at the bank, and then they see the money is getting out. Then tomorrow, obviously, the municipality is going to call their IT to say our system is offline, it's not working well, and then their passwords will start not working. These members at work. Then when they go back, the IT checked and said we were hacked. Their IT now hacked, then obviously there should be cases opened. Then they will start seeing that monies were taken out and all that. When they check their bank accounts with the banks, these accounts are actually ghosts and all that. Then they have to now follow the person who is doing the banks and all that. The investigation, although it was good, but then listen to the sad story of it. Remember, when they do the investigation, remember there is a lot of people who approved. Then amongst the people, one of them is a suspect, or all of them are suspect. Only to find that the people, I'm telling you, the people who actually opened the door for the hacker are not even on that list. So people have to be suspended from work. Their children is their children. Hey, Glory, I'm saying that was a very, very, very sad case. Then it went on for something like a year. They managed to get the people who received it. Luckily, there was a lady amongst them. So, you know, women, we crack easy. We crack easy. Then a woman cooperated and all that. You know, I liked the spirit of that woman. After being sentenced and all that for all the monies and all those things, she went to testify for those members who were out of work, but they were innocent. She went to testify and said the two people that were given a USB to go and hack the thing, it's so and so. Those, and at that time they were not even suspended. Those, they are on the clean book. The people who are being dragged outside that, yeah, you are eating the people's money, what, they did not even have a cent or a contribution to that act. I'm telling you, so, but that woman, I like her heart. While in prison, she said, I'm not going, and other people are calling her to say, no, don't go and expose them and what. We are all going to say we know nothing. She said, you know what, I'm trying to correct my wrongs. I'm already sentenced. I'm away from my kids. I'm going to do the right thing. Those people are innocent. They did not do anything. We are the thieves. Then she took right and everything, and she was transferred to that province while in jail, and she went and testified. She said, even if they don't lessen my sentence, I don't care, as long as I can save the people who are innocent. I deserve what I am getting, because yes, I did get the money, I enjoyed it and everything. Such people are very ratified, because it was herself, and luckily the IT guy was also arrested. It was herself and the IT guy. The IT guy also confessed that it's me, I did this and this and this. These people did not do anything. I accessed their passwords and everything, so they did not do anything. Imagine the trauma that they went through, those people, while they were suspended and all that. You get that? So it comes in many forms. So it is only by the grace of God it hasn't caught you. It's by the grace. But then the life, the world we live in, I'm telling you, my dear sister, it's bad. It's bad.
This is really crazy. This is really crazy. This is
and
really
scary.
crazy. Yeah, it's scary. That even makes you even feel like, oh, even in the bank where you think your money is safe, it's not even 100% safe.
It's not. And you know, the ones of the bank, you know what they do? They say, we also caught a case, something like that. They say that at the bank, the people who are normally involved, when that thing happens, they are not at work. They are not at work. It's either is attending a course somewhere. Then it tells you that even the managers are involved. They will make sure that that person is at the course somewhere or whatever. It's not inside. Yet it's the one who gave everything. Hey, glory. I'm telling you. It's bad.
This is insane. This is insane. Whether we need to start using the blood of Jesus to cover our money in the bank now, because
I'm telling you, by the grace. That's why I'm saying by the grace of God. We are surviving by the grace of God and nothing else. I'm telling you.
God, this is crazy.
Just by the grace.
Oh, Letitia, I am speechless. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm telling you. And even that woman, I liked it because she also wrote a book about it. You see, she wrote a book about it afterwards, and I thought, wow, this person is rehabilitated. I think she's out now. She wrote a book about it. She says, I want people to know, I want younger people to know that quick cash and what it comes definitely with repercussions, and it will surely catch up with you. The very same system that is easy, technology that makes things easy for us to get that money. It is the same technology that will expose you. It's only painful when even innocent people have to suffer for your things.
And you see, one thing that most of these fraudsters don't understand is that as long as the way you frauded people is via technology, it's traceable. So
Yes,
even if they think they can disappear to the ends of the earth, it's traceable. It's
exactly.
traceable. I mean, there's so
Yes.
many stories out there. There's this particular one, the Hush Puppy case. The way that guy was caught till today is still a fantabulous story to me. This guy had duped and duped and duped and duped and duped. There was even one story I heard that he actually, this same thing you just explained, about hacking into a banking system. There was even another story I heard about that. I don't know how true that story is. But the way this guy was actually caught in Dubai, oh my God.
Mm.
They had been keeping tabs on this guy for the longest time.
Yeah.
Monitoring his movements, monitoring his spendings. And you see the funny thing, this is somebody that when he goes to all these designer stores, Gucci, he loves is it Gucci and Louis Vuitton a lot. So when he goes to shop, they trace all the cards he uses to spend his money. They trace all these things, but just
Yes.
putting this guy for the longest time until they finally caught him. It was just
Yeah.
crazy. So
Mm. Mm.
I strongly believe that yeah, every day for the thief, one day for the owner. Yeah, every day for the thief. But then I still just feel bad for the people that are victims in all of this because then a lot of people go through it. When I say go through it, yes, you nobody understands how hard you worked for your money. Nobody understands the sweat, the blood, the grind, everything that goes into hustling for that money, and then somebody somewhere just goes ahead and steals it. That comes with depression. That comes with frustration. And who knows? Some people just end up committing suicide because of all of these things.
Yes, they
Crazy.
do. Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
people actually
Because
commit suicide.
they do. Because imagine if you are a mayor, you are a people's person,
Mm-hmm.
and then you lose a job, then it's a common thing to say mayors are corrupt, they are giving businesses to their friends and whatnot. Then it sits on a person and it's denting. That person might not be able to work anywhere, anytime soon because of that record. Only to find that there's nothing that the person did actually. He was just in an unfortunate situation. But until they can prove that it was not really him, they were hacked and all that, then that is the only and who hacked them and all those things. Because sometimes, yes, they see that you were hacked, but then they know that there is someone who let the people in. How were they hacked? You get that there is someone. You see, so until that someone can be caught to show that it is Glory actually who opened the door, then at least that is where people will be free. Because if they hack you, they get to get all your particulars. They can be you anywhere while you are sitting in your office, and then somebody will be somewhere
Yeah,
else in another place with your password,
yeah,
and then they will say that means you gave it away or you allowed the hackers, and you get that. So until somebody at least comes out, and unfortunately, that's how the law works, unfortunately. So to some, at least it's by luck, they get people who will testify. But in a case, if this lady did not go and testify and the IT specialist, you see that all the people would have been out and the actual suspects would have continued to work. They were not suspended because it has got nothing to them. The smoke caught the innocent people with facts, but then it was not actually them.
she actually did great. She actually did great, and I'm glad that her conscience really pushed her into doing the right thing because that's how innocent people would just rot in jail or just suffer for a crime that they did not commit. It's really sad,
Yes.
honestly. It's really sad. People that do this kind of thing, you just wonder where their conscience has gone to. It's like there's no conscience anymore. Just out of their greed, they just want to get what they want to get out of that situation. It's really sad. Oh well, God
Yeah, for
help us.
their
Yeah, God help us
people
protect our
for their
minds, protect our
yes.
sanity, protect our minds.
Yeah, but
Wow.
by the grace, God says if don't your faith must be above your means. Because if you when you so that when your means you run out of means, then the Holy Spirit can intercede. So and I saw that in the Bible. The children of Israel, they say when they left Egypt, remember they had money because
Mhm.
they took. but there was somewhere where God said to them, go and borrow the gold plates and what of the Egyptians. Then when they left, they asked God, must you return them? God said, no, leave with them, it's yours. When they left, so they had money, they could trade on the way and all that. But then there was a time where they were in the desert. While in the desert, they had all the money and everything, but then there was no shop. Yeah, there was no shop. So that means you see your means of the world. You can have it all, but then somewhere you will need, your faith will have to assist you. That is where the Holy Spirit will come in, will intercede and assist you. So that is where we are now. That is where we are now. If the protection of the bank did not work, God, please protect our money. That is all
Yes,
that we can say.
that's the prayer now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Latricia. This was really wow. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, there's so many things happening, and we don't even know that things are really happening out there. But I really appreciate. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your words of encouragement, for your kind words. I am touched. I am touched, and I pray that the world celebrates you, that the world celebrates you. Yes, you see that position you're gunning for. I really pray. Honestly, I can't wait for it to happen, Patricia. I can't wait. I want to be here to give you that massive, massive shout out. Yes, in your career path. So I'm praying that it happens for you. I pray it happens for you.
Yeah, I receive, and I'm smelling it already. But we will talk offline. Yeah.
It will, it will happen. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Okay?
Okay, Glory. Thank you. Enjoy yours.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo! Oh my God, this was really, really refreshing. This was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. I don't even know how to thank you all. Thank you all so much. You see, this 2 hours, 35, 36 minutes that we've spent having conversations. Oh my God, it's everything to me. This has made my weekend. This has made my weekend. Thank you all so much for sharing with me. Sonia, oh my God, opening this conversation today, opening this live stream today, sharing your story about your engagement. That was really strong of you. And I pray that God gives you the strength, the fortitude, the mental, the emotional fortitude to get past it, to become who you really fully want to become, to enjoy your life, to stay refreshed, to stay fresh, and for a better human that was specifically made for you and designed for you by God. That God brings all of those blessings your way. You deserve all the best. Thank you so much for your support. Chidi, thank you so much. Chidi, you ran away with my gist. I'm still waiting for you. You have like 5 minutes to come back and give me that gist. But if you're not here, then it's fine. Thank you so much for also speaking, for your words of encouragement. Thank you so much for also caring enough to want to assist me in searching for my preferred sofa for my apartment. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your kindness, Mr. A. Oh my God, I pray and hope that I get out of that situation. Yeah. I pray get out of that situation. Thank you so much, Audrey. It was amazing hearing your beautiful voice again. Who else spoke? Zainab, thank you so much for your words of encouragement. Thank you for your support, for your consistent support, for supporting the FSWG channel, the brand. Thank you so much. Lynn, oh my God, it was really amazing speaking with you, chatting, gisting with you, your stories you shared, your experiences. Thank you so much. It's been amazing. Fortune, aka Happy Endings, aka Sakai. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's always soothing listening to you speak and share your story. And please go ahead and start up that YouTube channel. I cannot wait to experience your content. It's going to be a pleasure. It's going to be a privilege because, hey, I've had firsthand, position in listening to you speak and share, and I have enjoyed every single bit of your opinion, of your thoughts. So I look forward to experiencing your own kind of content. Yes, I can see. Oh, Sonia is still here. She said it was absolutely wonderful being here with you, Sonia. Thank you so much. So for every single person, oh, Chigozie, how can I forget? What the hell? Chigozie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For also sharing your apartment experience. It was simply it wasn't an amazing experience, but I'm glad that you've gone past it. Yes. And to every other person that was sharing their own stories, also contributing in the comment section, thank you all so much for being a part of today's live stream. You are also the realest MVPs. For those of you who are silent viewers, you just chill. You're wherever you are. You're chilled, sipping your glass of wine or cup of tea. You're just listening to the conversation. I appreciate you. You are also very important here. You're also very, very appreciated. I do not take you all for granted. And as you go ahead and share this live stream and also contribute after the live stream is over, I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. I am wishing you all the very best of these holidays, whether you're a Christian or not, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. I'm wishing you all the very best of the holidays. We're still going to do more chit chat videos. All right. Next weekend, we're going to talk more. So, hey, if you missed out on today's one or you were shy to contribute, don't worry. There's another time. Same 3 p.m. WAT on Saturday, in fact, every Saturday. So please make it a date. There's more that we should do on here. And that said, this is where we're going to end today's Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah YouTube live stream. Once again, thank you all so much for joining. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have an amazing night's rest. Bye. Yes. Now this is the part where I'm going to start looking for my signing out tune because it's so embarrassing that I'm quiet here. Yes. Okay, I found it. All right. Bye.